Because you need a better wife with more stewardship to help you.
Unbelievable! What? This outrage, I say. Outrage! This woman, we have a good relationship now. There's got to be a better way here.
I'm turning to another place. Just keep moving, don't worry, stay still.
Hey, that was a clip of Crusader Kings 3, wasn't it?
Say bye-bye, everyone.
Actually, that was a long time ago. That might actually be Crusader Kings 2. I don't remember. No, it's got to be 3. I don't even think I own 2. I think it's 3. Bad Spear's got a watch streak, 7 streams in a row, so that's like 6 weeks, right? Yeah, I think so. Hey, everybody. So at the moment, as you can see from the pinned comment, if you're not watching on YouTube, live, I mean, if you're not watching live, I guess it's pinned on Twitch now too. Thanks, Bluesy. Appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and just transition this in. If you're not watching this live, then you probably maybe not know. I'm feeling pretty sick today, but I really want to move this series forward. I don't want to let it linger. I don't want it to go a week without any content. So I'm just going to do it anyway. We're just going to be here anyway. And that's what we got. But because I'm not feeling well, I just don't care to. I mean, I'm probably looking okay, right? It's not like I got, long girlish locks with, bedhead or anything. I got a pretty, I look okay probably, but I think the biggest thing for me is I just don't want the camera constantly in my face today, and also the big bright lights in my eyes. I'm just not into that right now. So I'm just gonna, we're just gonna do the thing, and we're gonna be okay. I'm just gonna, take the no camera approach to today. But I do appreciate you for being here. As well, for whether you're on Twitch or YouTube, it's all the same. You guys are great. Thanks, I appreciate you. So, end of the last stream, right? We got ourselves in a little bit of a. It's not really trouble. I mean, it's something you can expect from bad things happening. I'm actually gonna let this run because this ship is not mine, and it's in my shot. Get out of my shot. Here we go. Yeah, so this is where we kind of left off, but I have gone in and made some additions to our new ship, just a couple. And, there's an established, there's some things established here. And one of the things I really wanted to get going on with this, because we were low on fuel, I just went ahead and delivered fuel, though, from the Wandering Wrench. I've been unloading fuel from these tanks, and that's actually that was a dangerous thing. I let it go really low, and I probably shouldn't have done that. But here we are. Fusion power's back up. We're gonna run this again because we can, at least for a little bit here, while we get our bearings in. I might disconnect this in a second. Once we get into a gas cloud is where I really want to go. So if you didn't see the last stream, I don't really want to spoil it, but we are a 1 week between streams here, and I'm trying to be consistently on Wednesdays, so I feel like I can speak during live streams as if you've seen the last one. I feel like that's okay, because it's been a week. It's not like, oh, I didn't see it yet yesterday. I feel like I can do that. So on that note, yeah, we lost El Uno. Big battle coming into this system, and in hindsight, because hindsight's always, they say it's 2020. I'm not sure it's necessarily perfect vision, but hindsight, you have some time to sit back and think about things. And I feel like that fight, it was just unnecessary. I think it wasn't that I approached the battle wrong, although I think there was definitely some room for improvement, especially on the what do I want to make here? Maybe we go with mining blazer precision. Or drone, drone assembly. That way I can make my own drones. I don't think it was necessarily like I did the battle wrong. I think there was some room for improvement in strategy. Like I could have put Juno in the back knowing that it had 600 civilians on it. But in the end of the day, if you look at the sector map, we came in here. This is where the fight happened. And look, one more jump and the anomaly is already here. So this is going to be crazy. But it's just unnecessary. You know, there was nothing there. What I could have done instead is just immediately jumped away. You know, like I'm thinking about this, like, why didn't I just jump away? It's just, it wasn't a battle I needed to take. I think kind of what it was is I had 4 ships and they had 4 ships. And I looked at my 4 ships and their 4 ships and I said, you know what? I bet my 4 ships can win that fight. And to be fair, I did calculate correctly. We did win the fight. I just didn't anticipate losing a ship in the process, and I didn't anticipate them really focusing in on one ship, which it does make sense. It was the closest ship to them. So, like, they focused on the nearest ship. It wasn't like they specifically targeted the one that had the most civilians on it or something. Like, they just shot at the closest one. And that's, that's just a thing they did. And, it's a smart tactic, I suppose. That's what I do, right? I look at their strongest ship and I focus it down. I'm like, everybody shoot this one. I do the same thing. It's a good tactic. It's good for turn-based strategy as well as real-time strategy. You get the strongest thing. You put everything you can into it to reduce your enemy DPS. You just want to reduce the enemy's DPS as fast as possible. And that's kind of what we did. So that's what they did. So, yeah. Anyways, so this is our shipyard. We're here, and I'm going to go here. This is, I did test this offline, but then I reverted the save. I just wanted to know before going in, and maybe that's a little cheaty to just kind of get a little bit of future vision, but it's just a jump there to see. And I can confirm that this system here is indeed in the gas cloud. So we can get fuel from that spot, and I plan on doing that. But I do want to visit these 2 colonies first to see if we can pick up any survivors and bring them with us. I'm still on the mission of rescuing as many people as possible, you know? Cooler Man Fight, thank you for the 54 months in the hat lair. That's pretty sweet. How is the spring treating you so far? Spring so far is just illness. Spring so far is like my daughter and then my son and now me. And my son is home from school today. He was home from school yesterday too. Thankfully, I don't have his cough because he had a bad cough. Thankfully, I don't have that. And I'm hoping I don't get it because I kind of need my voice for what I do. So, yeah, there's that. So these 2 here this is a rescue mission. This is both in 104. And there's there's moving stuff, but there's no like hazards as far as I can see. No meteor showers in the area, no enemies. There's just one ship that's going to blow up soon. And the thing is, this is 200 people is right there. And then we've got some other that want to go to different sectors and stuff. This one wants to go to a different sector. This one wants to go to a different location in this sector. This is 103. And so like 103 is, where's 103? 103 is over here. So I'd like to visit all 5 colonies. There's 5 colonies in the system. Wow. I don't think we're going to go to the Comet because there's hostiles there. I'm going to stay away from hostiles in this system if I can. So here's what I think I want to do. We're going to be jumping quite a bit here, but we're not going to spend much time in these systems because I don't have a lot of fuel. We're going to end, of course, in this system. We're going to end here. And then we're going to stay here for a little bit on max speed time acceleration so that we can build up some fuel. But the problem with that approach, of course, is that we're going to have a lot of passengers sucking down life support while we do that because we're visiting all these places first. So I want to see if we have like great food supplies and stuff. And 10k food seems okay if I'm going to be really quick about it. Oxygen here, 14k water seems fine. I just want to take a really quick account of everybody's supplies because it's been almost a week since I've seen this. Everybody here is very good. I think because this ship is still set up and working really well, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have a lot of the passengers assigned to this ship. So the ones that are going to 103, I think I'm going to pop these guys into Titan. And same thing with these guys. The 69 civilians here are going to go into Titan as well. Then we've got these 2 rescue missions, which we're going to go do. This is in 104, so we're going to go do that. And 104 is way back here. So my workflow here is go here first, rescue everybody. Then we're going to go here. And then I'm hoping we can get both of these, but they're so far away, so I'm not sure about it. One thing I think I could maybe get away with is going to this colony first, because then I can go here, and I think I can reach this before the anomaly hits, and then every jump after that is forward. And that's what I kind of need to do. I don't want to get to a situation where the anomaly is here and I have to jump backwards into it. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing. Cooler Man's also a subscriber on Twitch. Thank you for the 77 months. Your spring is treating you greatly so far. Well, that's great. I'm happy. I hope it treats everybody better than it's treating me so far. 4 days into March. And I've spent 3 of those 4 days not feeling well. Okay, so I'm going to go here first, I think. This is going to be our prepare jump. I think we have enough fuel at the moment to survive in what we've got going on. Also, these two are docked together, which I don't think is an enormous problem or anything, so I guess it's fine. Real quick check on crew and resources. So there's also this. There's 55 civilians that are going to pay me. And I want to save as many people as possible is what I'm thinking, so I'd like to build that up. Habitation in this ship is 520 big. And as far as life support goes, I mean, we still need a little bit more here, but we're growing food. And I've only got... How much food do I have in this? I know I can collapse these. I just didn't want to. But now I've got one collapsed already, I guess. Yeah, so 10k food is fine. So I think what I want to do here is we're going to have the civilians that are in the store, if you will. They're coming with me. And we're going to take all of them. And then how many crew are on board this ship? We have 20 crew. I think 20 crew is all right here. 20 crew is good for now on this big thing. And we still have other equipment we got to do. But the one thing I have set up was got gas collectors here. I'm waiting for another one here. It's going to get piped into these 2 tanks, which then send it over to these refineries, which are configured for refined Metron gas. These refineries then push it into here. And then these 2 tanks are drawn. These chemical labs draw from it to create fuel and then kick it into this tank. And then we have this tank and this tank that are fuel. I think I'm going to change this one to be something else, more life support centric. Makes sense. And then this area here is configured for generating our deuterium, because I want to eventually have FTL drives on here too, and I'll place an FTL drive here and here or not FTL, the fusion. I want to place fusion. So I've got hyperspace scoops here to just begin collecting that resource into these small tanks here. I got them nested in here because I want to keep the hull. I want to keep these big, thick hull segments just to add more health to the hull. Maybe I'm a bit more paranoid than last time, and I'd like to keep the hull healthy as opposed to, it dying. Do I need an ice grinder before I get out of here? I have 3 ice grinders on board, so no. I've also sent the sewage from other ships. I sent it over here to get dumped into this loader, which has a sewage backup tank here. I didn't have a place to put it over here, so I put it over here. And then the waste treatment machines are now processing it so that we have the fertilizer for our plants. That's why we can plant in almost all of these planters now. And also the wastewater is getting pushed into here. So that's neat. And we have an oxygen maker here also that's helping to make additional O2, because I had no way to really send O2 here other than taking it from Titan. And so I did begin to do that. I've been unloading oxygen here and then sending it over to the other ship, but I think we're at the point now where I don't really need to do that much anymore. Because we have, oxygen going into storages and stuff over here. It's getting loaded over here, yeah. But I have been unloading it here and sending it to the other ships too. But everything seems fine now. So we have some civilians on this ship. The ladder's over here. Well, there is a ladder right there. Never mind. There's a ladder on both sides. Okay. So yeah, I think we're all right here. I think we can go. I'm just trying to make sure. Do you see any red shirts? I'm looking for red shirts. Because I've got a weapons station here, and I don't think I have a weapons officer on this. Not that it's like super critical or anything, but I mean, I got the station already set up, so it'd be nice to have a person that does it. I guess I could probably go into here Does it say I have 0 on board is what it says. Yeah. So let's get one of those because I do have a weapons control center here, and it would be nice to be able to at least, you know, run that. Oh, we'll need a bigger ship for people. I was having to hold 5K by Sector 12. Well, yeah, I know. I'm going to be having... I mean, you don't have to hold 5K. You can get out without having that many. But, yeah, if you want to save as many people as possible, then, yeah, you have to, you know, constantly make bigger ships and stuff. And we will. We will get bigger ships. But for now, I'm good with what we got. This is fine for now. And because I have, like, what is it? If I go to habitation capacity, right? I have 601 in this ship. I've got 520 in this ship, so that's over 1100. Wrench has another, you know, almost 200, so we're up to 1300. And then Beyblade's not going to do much. So, you know, I've got, yeah, you know, I'm like 25% ish of the way to where you were at Sector 12. So that's fine for being in 7. You know, that's all right. All right, let's see. We can go now. So let's just jump to that colony now. And I love how this is jumping backwards. I wonder if the inertial dampeners or whatever that are in these ships are configured to work in reverse for rapid acceleration in the opposite direction of forward. There's a bunch of stuff we can mine here, and that's going to help me because I got to build equipment. Look at all this stuff. Oh man, I might end up staying here a little bit longer than I thought. I thought this was gonna be a quick stop, but now I'm thinking it's gonna be a little bit longer than a quick stop. Wait, where's the... Okay, so there's nothing up there. So I'm thinking like right down here is where I want to be. That's where I'm thinking. We need to get down here and start mining some stuff. We'll come down here as a fleet. That makes sense. Unless you don't want to, Titan. It's up to you, I guess. There you go. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, just turn yourself around. It's good. I think also I want to go ahead and detach and let this ship manage itself. I think is probably a good idea. What I don't think I have on this new ship is a mining laser. No, never mind. I do. I've got 2 of them. I'm not sure how many drones I have over here, though, but... it's okay. Titan's going to pick up most of the loot there anyway, I think. So we've got all of our guys need to be told to go out and get stuff. Not Beyblade, though. Right. Not Beyblade. But everybody else is going to go out and get stuff. I don't know. Wrench, I think you got enough on you, to be honest. We have storage for metallic minerals, though, so maybe it's worth it. And we have storage for copper, too. We can always send it over to the other ship. So I suppose it's not a huge deal. But we're going to get ourselves positioned, I think, right about here. And, yeah, we'll just start mining some of these metallic minerals and all these things. Because, again, I need this stuff for building equipment for, do you know what you did last sector? Because otherwise I can't get the equipment. So we're fabricating over here, and if I need anything, I can do it here. So for example, if I want like a huge tank, I have research for that now. Yeah, I probably should go for the research for that. Let me see if the station has any. It does. Cool. So let's get on this one, and we'll get a huge tank because I need that. And then when the ship gets here, we'll take a look, take a little bit more thorough accounting of what we need. Let's stop the fleet. And we'll put you there. Wrench, we're just going to turn you around, I think. Unless I want to go get the copper. No, I think I actually would rather hit precious with you. Let's come over here and hit the precious ore. We should be able to see the lasers kick into gear there for that. There. So we'll have some precious ore brought in too. I'm actually full on precious metals. Why don't we do it this way? Let's just do it this way. It's easier this way. There. My drones won't do anything. It's just going to hit this rock a lot, and then the other ships can do it. And Juno, what you did last... Nope. Titan, let's have you kind of just hang out in the center of these ships. With as many drones as you have, which I don't think you have very many. Let's see about getting some more drones for you if possible. Yeah, 5 more drones for you is good. Okay. So we're going to chill here for a second. I'm just going to check my deuterium levels. Seems all right. Fuel. Deuterium is getting built here. Or is getting popped into here. So the deuterium, when they make it, is a little weird. The deuterium, when they make it, goes into this tank and then this tank. These two tanks are my deuterium tanks, while this one is the fuel tank. And then, again, these things are going to start working once we get in the gas cloud. Ideally, I would have liked to have mined while we were processing the fuel. That was kind of the hope, is we would be mining after the gas cloud, but I guess kind of changed and mulliganed this whole thing. And what is this? What's going on with you, Beyblade? Why do you have this... Why do you have this stuff hanging out like this? This is weird, isn't it? Where did this come from? I don't believe this is a shipyard. We're going to want to modify that and have it deleted as soon as we get to a shipyard, yeah? That seems a bit... That seems a bit odd. I could see the eventual need for 10 to 15 million mega ships. I'll be buying this game through your link next week. Oh, thanks. Through my link? Did I have this? Do I have this game on my game store? I sometimes forget what I have over there. But any game I have on my game store, you buy it there, you get a Steam key, and I get a little bit of a kickback, so I appreciate that. Did you hear that BC is dropping time shifts? BC is dropping time shifts after spring forward this weekend. No more time shifts for me after this week. Oh, right. You guys, yeah, the daylight savings time thing. Yeah, we've been, we've in the States, we've been discussing doing that for years. And it just seems like, for whatever reason, it just never takes off and it never actually happens. I don't know. It's probably some other special interest that comes first, you know? Hey, Magnetic Banana, how are you? Welcome. You're going to need a bigger boat, right? Yeah, for all the passengers, I'll have to have a bigger boat. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to sit here for a little bit, just getting stuff, and I want to make sure we're making the stuff that we need. So this ship requires one more refinery, one more huge tank, and a gas collector. Those two of those things I can't buy, but I can get it here. So at least sometimes I can get it here. I think this ship needs another engine. I have one more engine on board, so that's the second one I need. And then at least 2 more thrusters would be good. I'm not sure I really care too much about more guns on this, but I do want another gas collector, 2 more scoops, 2 more scoops. Let's make sure you can really handle this. And then because of the 2 scoops, seeds, logistics drones, because of, and this, you know what, I'm going to grab all the civilians here too. Because of the 2 scoops though, I'm probably going to want another fusion reactor as well. So we're going to get another fusion reactor here too. So we'll bring that stuff into this ship. That should pretty much hit. Oh, hang on. Did they have a refinery? They do. Let me get one of those too. And screw it. We'll smelt some stuff. Let's have fabrication stuff on board too. Yeah. Make sure we have smelting stuff. So I wanted my industry to be over here. That was the idea anyway. So I have 2 engines now, so we're going to get those last 2 engines in here on the back side here. So they go like this and like this. And then the thrusters, I'm going to place them 1, 2, and place them there. Chemical lab will get, gas collector will get installed, refinery will get installed. The big tank, I thought I brought that in, so maybe they'll install that too. Yeah. And then I think our weapons manufacturing should probably shift to be over here, since I'm going to be moving my manufacturing over here anyway. So I probably should move these. I wish this game had a move function. A move tool. As opposed to having to manually dismantle it and then put it on the other side, but is what it is. Okay, so smelters. The thing is, this really should be where I'm smelting things. I've already got 4 smelters here, and I probably should get... I'm gonna move these smelters over. I think maybe this doesn't need it anymore. There's only 1 smelter here. Yeah, you know what? On the logistics side of things, I think the smelters should go over to Titan. Where's my smelters? Smelters. Are you not in storage yet? There you are. Yeah, bring that over to Titan instead. And then also there's 5 reflectors in store or deflectors in storage here. I think I can fit one right there. Yeah, I can fit one right there. Looks like Titan already has 2 in stock. Why did I not? Why are these not installed? Oh, I mean, there's one here. I could put one on the other side of it too. What if I move this Gatling gun one over? I need a shipyard for that. We're gonna, in the last system that we go to, the last place we go to is the shipyard here. Oh, I can barely make it there. So that's our next stop, is right there. And, you know, that's to do the rescue mission. And then we go to this colony, then this colony, then this colony, and then the shipyard. So we've end up visiting all the peaceful places. There's some miscellaneous stuff like this derelict, which could be cool, but I'm going to skip the derelict because I just don't have the time. Although, it's really not that big of a jump. And then this jump is still possible, and I think we might be able to do both of those things. Yeah. Hey, I've been watching your last PA series. It's very insightful. Do you have any thoughts on PA2? I have loads of thoughts on PA2. So many thoughts on PA2. I would love to share so many things about Prison Architect 2 with you. Unfortunately, I'm contractually obligated, a literal piece of paper, contractually obligated to not say anything about it. So unfortunately, I won't be able to talk about it. But yeah, because I have access to it and because I've been playing it and testing it and beta testing and all that stuff, because people know that already, I can't say anything, even if it's not true, without it sounding like it's true or without it sounding like it's a reflection of reality. So I just... Even if it's like well within my rights to speak about that specific thing, like I could say something like, oh, I don't like the graphics. I think that's probably fine if I was to say something like that. I'm personally not a huge fan of it. I kind of feel like I wanted a more darker theme to it myself personally, but that kind of stuff is opinion based. So I think that part's fine, but and it's public, but I can't say anything else that's not public, if you get my drift. All right, so just let me check here. This is the only smelter here, right? I'm not crazy because it said there was other smelters on board. Yeah, I'm not crazy. Okay, so the smelters, let's place one here, and I think we'll place another one here. I thought I had 2. Apparently I have 1. Yeah, apparently I have 1. Okay. No problem. No problem. So yeah, I think I'm going to move this wall over, just slide the Gatling gun over and put another deflector right here, because I do have 2 deflectors on this side and 1 deflector on this side. I suppose I could maybe get away with having another one here. I wonder if that's a thing. I can. It will let me. Cool. So cables like so. All right, so we can have 2 deflectors on this side too. I might add another one there, but I just want a little bit more defending, right? A little more defensibility. Is that... That's the word I'm looking for. More defense. Here, let's get the fuel hooked up to those, and then the cables can go this way. Okay. So that's a very maneuverable ship now. I think this one is more maneuverable. I mean, it really should be more maneuverable than the previous Juno. It also has more hull toughness, I think. I think it's got slightly more hull toughness. I don't actually remember the numbers there, so I might be wrong. Also, the atmosphere is at 98%. That, well, because we only have 1 air reprocessor, do we not have that being... is this not on auto buy? I think it just bought... I think clicking that bought what I needed to buy. Yeah, I thought that it is checkbox, right? Like that is checked auto buy, but maybe it only works when you're in a shipyard. Either way, this should help us reprocess that CO2 a lot faster, which should keep our oxygen levels rising. There it goes. There we go. That's gonna be much better because our CO2 tank was getting kind of full. So I'm happy to see that it is no longer the case. And we can actually start unloading it whenever I want, but yeah. All right, fuel is going down, down, down in this ship. We're up to down to 6,000 fuel, so we will need to leave pretty soon, but I just wanted to get a bunch of resources while we were here, so I think that's probably good for now. Especially since Wandering Wrench is metallic minerals. I'd like to get more there, but Titan, do you have precious? We don't have... We have a lot of precious metals, but we don't have storage for them. This is very messy. Oh, there it is. Precious metal storage is rare. And then lots and lots of food, which is appropriate. I feel like I want to get stuff off the floor. Off the ground. Oh, also I want to install the thing I just bought. The scoops. Where is it? Yeah. So I'm gonna put that there and put that there. And what do we want to do? If we want any weapons on the front, I think probably we should have some weapons on the front. I'm worried about power though, first and foremost on this. I need better power if I'm gonna be able to support these. So it's kind of necessary to start installing this. Deuterium is very slowly being produced, so I think we probably can't. Let's get, we have 2 more reactors, so it doesn't look right necessarily, but I'm going to place one here, and I'm going to place one here. And we'll get those hooked up too. Yeah. And fuel pipes to there, and there. That'll help collect just a little bit more. It's going to probably kill all the batteries while we jump, but it's a really short jump at first. And then we can install one of our fusion reactors. We have 4 of them in storage. That's more than I thought we had, but okay. I'm all right with that. Let me go like this for the first one. And like this for the second one. And for our pipes, right? Deuterium pipes are going to be eventually be, I think, routed this way. Yep. And then straight around and then over like that. That'll be where the deuterium is. And then this deuterium will be piped here. And the cable's already there. And the cables are here. Okay, cool. And then all I got to do just to make sure it's not connected is I go like that. And now it's not connected to deuterium. And then I go like that and it's not detected. So it's just... I'll connect them when I'm ready, but at the moment I'm not ready for it. But those fusion reactors will help to keep the power on and everything for the jumps. So once we get a good supply of it built up. Titan has some... Didn't we have a bunch? I thought we had a bunch in storage. Like I was unloading it. Maybe it's worth it initially to do that. Start like unload a little bit here. And we need longer jump. We need bigger jumps though. I can speak my mind, so I'll say this for the record. YouTube. I am reading a comment from someone else right now. So I'll say this. The delay is not inherently bad, but the lack of communication is bad. Regardless of the state of the game itself, it looks bad on Paradox. Yes, I can actually state that I agree with that. And that's all I can say. That's all I can say. I agree with that. Absolutely, 100%. It's a complete and total mistake how they've managed the communication aspect of the game. Yep, 100%. I can agree with that. Because a lot of people think it's canceled and just never coming and all that stuff. Blah, 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 blah. That's not true. Still in development. Still getting updates. Dun, 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 dun. All right, I think we go now. I think we prepare our jump and we can go now. So let's get all the drones in. I think I got enough resources now to start building what I need to build later. And really quick check though. Did I hook these up? They should have been routed by power, but were the pipes hooked up? Yes. Okay. So they're going to drain the batteries big time on the jump, but that's okay, I think. So let's jump. Wow. It's holding its own. Very nice. Yeah. Getting hyperspace isotopes. All good things. These are running. Make our FTL charges. I can probably have you stop, actually. I don't think I want you to make... Oh, this is... No. This is to make deuterium. Where am I making... I don't think I am making FTL charges here. I'm not. I'm shipping them from somewhere else. Okay. That's fine. Okay. So this ship is low on fuel. I would prefer to not have to do that. Let me see this ship. And this ship has... It's not the biggest fuel source here either. We really do need that gas cloud. I think because these are rescue missions and they're not going to stay on the ship very long, because I'm just dropping them off at the next sector, I'm going to have Wrench do both of these. So Wrench is going to go down here and rescue both of them while everyone else just sits tight. Because it's just too much for... Those ships just don't have the fuel. I don't know which one is going to blow up. So to make it easier, I guess I'll do this one first. Oh, it's moving. Oh, it is moving. That is not as easy as I thought it was. Oh my goodness. You are a bitch. Okay, you're second now. Suck it. You wanna play that way? That's fine. You get to be second now. Hopefully you're not the one that's blowing up. This one's got a small rotation, but the other one is just flat out flying away. Okay, there we go. Yep. That one's just on its way. I mean, I could have Titan go get that. How much time do I have until it blows up? 200 seconds? We got time. We got time. I just need to know... Since I don't have the quest up, I don't know how to track it. Can you show me how many are on board? Okay. Right there. Oh, this is the ship blowing up. Yeah, this is the one that's moving and it's not blowing up. And then this one is not moving and is blowing up. So I'm rescuing the correct ship first. Okay, no big deal. In that case, though, I think I'm going to have Titan come on over. Over here. Just so it can collect the boom, boom, boom explosions that are about to take place. Cool. And then I can undock here. And let's go get the other ship. And Titan's got low fuel too, but we are going to get there. This is pretty much the only system where we are actually using fuel. Every other system, we're kind of just going to sit there, rescue people, bring people in, and then go. Got it. All right, so when that one blows up, we good. Don't forget about the auto dock. I mean, I have to fight this, actively fight it anyway, so it's fine. I wasn't really using the auto dock. If my hands were off the controls, then yeah, that would make sense. Disable it, but in this case, as long as I'm actively hitting the control, I'm overriding auto dock anyway. So it's okay. Now, if this moving fast enough to where I can't dock to it without engines, then yeah, deactivate this. But I think I thought I could probably keep up with it with just thrusters, and so I did. Okay, so we got that. That's gonna blow up now. Well, in 20 seconds, I guess. And my drones can go out and liberate the abysmal scrap metal that is available from that. Okay. Good. We're all set. You can just stop. You don't have to go anywhere. Your drones can do it. It's fine. Okay, with that being done, let's head over to the next sector. Now, we're going here, dropping them off. One thing I forgot to do, it's a little bit too late now, whoops, is I didn't grab any contracts from this colony. I had forgotten to do it with all the mining going on. So I didn't grab any contracts from that colony. That's a misplay, but I mean, it's fine, but on the whole mission to save as many people as possible thing, probably should have grabbed some contracts from that sector. Go. We'll just do all the other sectors. Hello, Star Boys. Hey, how are you? Yeah, I originally played PA on console. It's hard on there, so there's so many missing helpful features. Hey, I can't play creative games like that without a mouse and keyboard. I really need the mouse and keyboard. It's just me. Okay, so see Juno, it's down to 3,400 fuel. Titan at 6,000. Gonna have to do something about that for sure. Wrench has 16,000 fuel, so it could export some more fuel. I just have to pull it out of the tank. So I could export a little bit more fuel to help buy some time there. Let's go ahead and get the contracts going, and we can get out of here as soon as possible. So I need to first, I would like to trade the tank and the batteries to Juno. I can call this Juno because it's Juno what you did last sector. And no more scoops. I can't power them anyway. We'll grab some storages and yeah, some civilians too. I guess we'll grab 42 civilians for this ship too. Give me some space suits as well, because we might need them if we'd explode, you know? If I need to evacuate the ship, I probably should have some more suits. I do have a lot of suits, but, you know, having more suits than people is better than having more people than suits. There we go. So I got some more there. And then when I go into the contracts, we have no transport missions here. Okay. Cool. No people. Just the rescues, and then also the ones that are in the store, the shop, whatever. So we're going to grab that, and then we'll take off. Yeah, that's it. So sector map, we're going here now. Yeah, going down here would not work. I mean, I might be able to get here before going here. I might be able to do that. We'll see how this progresses. It's not moving as fast as I thought it would be. So there's a chance I might be able to go from here to here, you know, brush the edge of the anomaly. And then again, we're jumping forward with it. So we should be able to jump faster than it at that point. But we'll see. The biggest thing is getting to a gas cloud so we can get fuel. All right, we're good. Everything's delivered. Jump. There we go. Okay, next to do is just finding contracts. We have a rescue mission. This wants us to do it at 105. 105 is... no. Well, I mean, it's possible. You know, it really is possible. I think it's possible. I'm going to grab it. This one wants to go to 100. It's just a package delivery. And 100 is here. We're not going back to that shipyard. So, no, I think we're going to go... the thing about the rescue, right, is we're using more fuel. And it requires acceleration. It requires actively using the engines to rescue them. So it's going to have to be Wrench that does it and nobody else moves. So, I think so. I think I will take that. And then I can go here. I'll go to the colony first, then here, then I think we probably skip the derelict and we go here. As long as we end up, you know, here before the anomaly gets there, obviously. And then, yeah, so we will prepare this jump, and then I will take that rescue mission. Yep. 66 more crew on board. I will take that. I'm not going to neutralize the pirate gang, though. We're not going anywhere near pirates if we can help it. Okay. Almost. Yep. Jump. And all these jumps, of course, are filling for hyperspace isotopes, getting deuterium tanks. That's good. I think we can probably turn this on now. We don't need to, but it would help with the draw on our fuel supply. And then once all this equipment kicks on, I think we'll probably need to, but we'll see. Okay, so this is just the shipyard. We're back in the same shipyard we were just in, but now I'm here just to get the contracts. Yeah, these. So these guys want to go to 8. These guys want to go to 109. 109 is the Stargate. Yep, we're going there. So that's what we're going to end up doing here. So, Juno, what you did. Let's put it on Titan. Titan has more fuel. We can buy more time. We're already fusion powered. Let's just give it to Titan here. So this one's going to 109. We're going to accept that onto Titan, and then we have this rescue here as well. It's the same thing. Yeah, it's still going to 105. So this is another rescue mission, a twofer. Guys, we got another twofer. That's a lot of people, man. Can you handle it? I hope so, because I'm giving it to you. 666,000. That's a bad omen. Is this the beginning of the end? If it's going to be the beginning of the end, it might as well be on Juno. Might as well be on the new ship. We will take that payment. On Juno, though. And then we'll take that rescue as well, because we can. Okie dokie. So we have 2 rescues in the same spot now. This is easy. It's just damaged, not blowing up really soon or anything like that. And then this one, same thing. So we got another 170 or so people to rescue there. Wrench, just a recap, has 187 capacity. So we could put everybody on Wrench. Yeah, everybody can fit on Wrench, no problem. And then after we visit that system, we're then going to, I think, probably there. But if it lets me go there, which it looks like it will, I think we can go to the derelict first. I believe we can. Kind of wild. Let's go ahead and prepare the jump. I'm not sure why we have a drone deployed. What's the drone doing? It's probably interfleet logistics. Sending things to other ships. Yeah. All right. Welcome aboard, explorers. I think I'm going to connect this now. While we're stopped, I think I'm going to connect this now. Let's turn that one on. So we'll get the power draining to boot this up, and then hopefully we use less fuel because of that. So with that running, I can now take and starve the fuel supply for this reactor and for this reactor. And now we should be using less fuel technically. I can probably shut down all the reactors if I'm being honest, but I'd rather not. Actually, I need another connection if I'm going to do that. So let's have the fuel like this and then come over and connect like that. That way I have 2 sources for this to round around. And because of that, I can now do something like this if I want to, and it doesn't affect the grid at all. Well, I say that, but then everything starts blinking. Yeah, we're good. We're good. So I shut down 4 reactors, turn on this one, and we're good to go. We're just pulling, yeah, hyperspace isotopes are now gone, and these reactors are offline. So now we just have the stable. The stable is pretty good. We can hold that. Should be fine. Okay, jump. Okay. So this sector is where our rescues are. Wrench, you're up. And you know what? Honestly, Titan's going to grab that one. He's right next to it. We're going to have Wrench do this one. And Titan can just back up and turn around and back up and just get this. It's fine. Turn around. You're such a pig. You should fabricate the jumper on here. Fabricate the jumper? What jumper? What are we talking about here? What jumper? Hang on. Wrench. Let's get you oriented correctly. Orient yourself, please. There we go. And we are good. Auto dock will take care of the rest on that. Titan. Let's go. Up, 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 and away. Hey, first time ever catching you live, but I bet now I'm late, so I'm rewinding to watch what I missed while making the Borg cube in my own game. Hey, you haven't missed much. I mean, we're jumping around and stuff. You know, you haven't missed anything that you can't get caught up on in like 5 minutes of watching current. So it's you really haven't missed hardly anything at all. You're good. All right, so both of you are auto. I think auto dock only works on the active ship. Yeah. It's not actually like all those things should have docked at the same time. I guess they kind of did because of that, but I don't think like this thing should have docked a long time ago and it just didn't. Okay, undock. Separate. Undock. Separate. Oh gosh. Crew is suffocating for a little second there. Hang on. Whoa, boy. We got an oxygen issue here. Oh, boy. We need... Oh, boy. I have too many people on board this ship now. Who has oxygen tanks? Do you have anyone just have oxygen sitting around? You do. Can you send it over there? We're running out of time here. They're going to suffocate. Titan, I see oxygen. Yeah, Titan, you need to send your oxygen to Juno, and you need to send it all. And you're probably too far away to do that. But I'm going to help that out by going like this. That's a very urgent thing. I think more urgent than having fuel on board because you are fusion powered now. I can turn this on and it'll be fine. I think actually let's do that. Let's flip this on so that if we run out of fuel, we stay powered. Oh, it's right here. It's right here. We'll flip this one on so if we run out of fuel, we at least stay powered. And then drones are coming to bring the oxygen over. There you go. Go load it in quick. Where is the oxygen? Right here. Oxygen loader. Go load that in now. We're running out of oxygen now. People are suffocating. We gotta go. We gotta go. I don't think I mean, if we go to the derelict, maybe there's oxygen there. But I think with those two things delivered, we're fine for a little bit. So the oxygen has been delivered. We just have to get it on there. Come on now. There you go. Ship. Let's go. 49%. 288 suffocating. Ugh. We gotta jump. Gotta jump now. This is bad news. I want to get also Titan here. Can we... Yeah, you're unloading oxygen. This is what I need you to do. I need you to keep unloading oxygen. And then I also think I'm going to have like a... Not permanent order, but I'm going to have you like send like 8 of them over there. So just whenever we are ready to go, right? Go. All right. Still at 49% here. It doesn't say they're suffocating anymore, though. We still have 230 passengers, so I think we're mostly fine there. You think so? Okay, so this is where the derelict is. The derelict is here. And let's just see what you got on you. I got lenses. There's some FTL charges. Some explosives. It's not great. It's not great. Titan, go get that stuff. It's not super great. So we have more oxygen heading over to Juno right now. That'll help buy it some time. Yeah, we're loading oxygen into the I want a different tank. This is a fuel tank, but I want it to be an oxygen tank. Well, hey, hang on a second. Now this is the oxygen. Oxygen's full. Wait, what? Is it an air duct issue? Because that's way easier to solve. Like, I can handle that. You want another air duct? Place it right here. Oh! Oh, what the... Oh! This is what... Oh! Oh, this is way easier to solve. Oh! I mean, that does it. That'll do it. Yeah, I'm feeding fuel into my air ducts. Oh, okay. No problem. We're good. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That'll do it. Well, either way, I'm going to have another air duct here anyway, so let's just... I'll bring it up and do it. We'll have another air duct in here just because we can. All right. Good. I'm happy with it. Titan, what you doing? Other than getting the stuff. Yeah, you should be collecting all the things. Collecting all the things, Titan. So we can take it with us. All right, what am I going to have to fabricate here? So if I want to make... If I want to make my own drones, which is not really necessary. Honestly, all this stuff is kind of not necessary yet, but if I want to make my own drones, I can't see the blueprint. I'm going to assume that it needs a motor. So, I mean, we're making frames, and I probably have too many frames now. Actually, not sure how many I have, but there's a lot of processors here. It's probably like a processor, a motor, and a lens. And honestly, probably energy coil too. Everything goes in a drone, just not a frame. I bet it's motors, energy coils, and lenses. And processor would make sense, though, so I'm not sure. Anyways, we can maybe get... Let's get storages made, so I have a place to store all this stuff. We can put some storages for lesser used things like precious metals and stuff. We can throw that back there. Just to get it off the floor here. Lots of like processors. We'll throw a big storage for processors way back here. Yeah, I think so. Ladder, hyperspace sensors. Don't need them. Gas collector. Do we need a spare gas collector? We could. It just means I don't have to sit here as longer, but I think I'd rather sell it. I think I'm going to choose to sell that instead. All right. So you know what you did last sector is down to its last 500 fuel. Now, I think with both of these running, we're probably fine. We don't need to worry about that. If I take and disconnect like this, just have to remember how that's happening. You know, I don't have to remember how that's happening. I really don't need to. We could just do this. Right? I mean, just do that. All right. And as long as I do that, keep these connected, right? If I just do that, then I don't need this connection. This connection is complicating everything. So let's just get rid of that. And then I can turn these on or off. That's fine. Yeah, because now it's connected up here. All right, so all the reactors being off, I'm hoping that means that we're not going to use any fuel. I mean, certainly we're using less than we would have before anyway. The engines, though, they do still use fuel, even though they're not running, if you keep them connected. And I was asked this question in my regular series, like, why do you keep disconnecting the fuel from the engines? Can't you just disconnect the cables? Yeah, you can. You can disconnect the cables too, I suppose. But if the engines are connected, even if they are not on, they are consuming fuel. It's just not very fast. It'll buy me some time. But these two fusion reactors are helping me out a lot here. That's going to be great. And since we already have some stable isotopes still, that's fine too. Okay, all the stuff is at the colony. It's our last location in this sector. There we go. We're all lined up. And we're using Titan's FTL charges. I guess that's fine. Begin. Okay. Let's go contract. We are good there. And we can send everything over and let's see what they have. They have obviously nothing that we can use there. Juno is going to buy some seeds, I think. You got plenty of seeds. Titan, you got plenty of seeds too. Wow, lots of seeds. Wrench, we got so many seeds. We just don't need to buy seeds ever. Okay, yeah. I think we're good there. Plenty of oxygen on board here. Gas collection is ready. We got all these things. Now, are we not in a shipyard yet, right? Because, yeah, this is the shipyard. Okay. So, we'll turn in the contracts. There we go. So, with this ship having 230 people on board, we have... These guys want to go to 109. Which is the jump gate. So we can take them with us. And so we can't take these packages to 109 because our logistics rating is still not 4. So that's why I keep taking these little package missions every once in a while, just to try to get that up. But all right, we are connected. Let's go ahead and link up with the shipyard here. Now, because these aren't on, I'll probably drain them, the batteries and stuff, jumping, and I don't want that to happen on the jump. So I am going to turn these on, even with the 200 fuel we have, 150 fuel we have. I am going to turn these on, just so I don't drain completely to 0 here, and then force the reactors to, you know, if the reactors shut off, then we're kind of screwed there. So I'm going to turn those on, and then we're going to jump. And this is in a gas cloud, so we should be able to make fuel from this point right here. So we're here. Let's go ahead and turn this in. All right, gas cloud's running. We have resources. There it goes. That's flipping on. Let's get Metrian gas on that one too. And then fuel can be made, and we should start seeing our fuel supply go up in this ship instead of down. There it goes. We managed to do it with like in the 70s remaining. So we're good. We're safe. Everything's fine. Now, my question is, how do I repair? Well, I have to make it to the jump gate. Right. 62 more civilians. Oh my goodness. Okay. Climb aboard, explorers. Maybe we do this at the very end, right before we jump. Water. Juno. Water. Right. Well, we don't have any ice because I didn't go to the comet. So who's got water they can send? Titan does. Titan's got loads of water it can send. I think we will unload water from here. Just like we're unloading the oxygen. Although I probably want to stop unloading that oxygen pretty soon. I think maybe after this one here, I'll stop unloading the oxygen. Yeah, let's just go ahead and stop that. We can flip it back to a load after we have it traded off. But for fleet logistics, water. So I want you... Yeah, Titan, I want you to send water to Juno, and I'm going to have you do it maybe 10 times. Wrench, how you doing on water? 30k water. What? Where are you oh, it's right here. Oh, right, you have that big one. Oh yeah, we gotta unload water from here. So this is CO2 loader. I need another loader. And they have one. Okay, so we're gonna place a loader right over here. And this loader will, of course, be for the purposes of unloading, and then we have water ice and then water ice here. So we're gonna change the storage on this to just be water, and I'll place water like right here. Looks like this whole thing is water now. It's fine. This little bit here will be water. So we're going to unload the water, and we're going to send it over to Juno as well. So this wrench, why don't we just dock to it? Yeah, we're kind of far away anyway. Let's just dock to it. Titan, you can get closer too. Everybody get closer. Beyblade, just go hang out in the thing. Everybody's getting fuel now. Okay. Wrench, where are you going? Yeah, right, you should be right up next to it when you're done. Mm-hmm. Yeah, both of these numbers are going up. Okay, just making sure. Why isn't wrench moving? I don't understand. What are you... Why? Why are you out of fuel? We're in a gas cloud. You have so much... Oh. Oh. I was unloading fuel to help Juno. I left it on unload. Whoops. It's okay. We're good. Everything's fine. Okay, cool. Now we'll go ahead and dock to this. Man, are you rotating? Juno, what are you rotating for? Juno? Is this a training op? Can we dock to a moving ship? Is this a... There. So now I can transfer the water way faster and just get that water in there. Yeah. So we'll have more water delivered here too. Because these ships had ice to deal with, and they filled up big water tanks, and now we want to transfer it over there a little bit better. Yeah. Okay. So if I go max speed now, I should see all the numbers work now, huh? Water. We have 10k water over here now. That's great. Consuming 5,020 per day. Well, as long as I'm seeing the number overall go up, then I'm happy with it. I'm fine with it. Hello, Wasa. How are you? Welcome in. Oh, why are you not running? Well, that explains it. Yep, that'll explain it. There you go. Now they're not synchronized. Now it looks kind of like those airport lights where they're not totally in sync. I wonder if I can get this to go beep, beep, beep just to do it. Think we can do that? All right, gotta be sneaky about it. Oh, you're just on permanently now. All right, from there we go that, let it run, then we go like that. Ah! Cha-ching! That was easier than I thought it was. That's neat. Okay. That's good. Can't do it with you guys, though, can I? Deuterium. Because you're kind of... You don't have anything to do it with. Yeah. I think maybe we can shut off the reactors and leave these ones on instead, because we're... Let's do that. I know, it's a little micromanagement on power, but I think sometimes you got to do that. So we'll turn these reactors back on, and then we'll shut these off because they're not needed, and we're making our own fuel right now. So we'll just kind of shut those down, and we're left with a fuel supply that's going up still, I hope. Let's see. Oh, we have a CO2 warning in here too. Yeah, CO2 is full. So let's go ahead and unload CO2 from here. Yeah, because there's a big old CO2 buildup in here now too. So Juno's just not quite ready yet, right? It's a new ship. I don't know how the systems necessarily function just yet. Gotta kind of figure that out and kind of move things along. So we're loading oxygen in. That makes sense. We're unloading CO2 now, and then we can sell the CO2. Honestly, just sell it. Sell CO2. Yeah, you can just sell all of that. It's fine. Anything else I want to sell? The civilians. No. We're gonna say. We're gonna say. Probably shouldn't try to laugh like that. My laugh is normally way more impressive, I assure you. Let's sell 2 of the deflectors. You can always make more. Well, I mean, if we keep them, then if I build another ship, I have them for the other ship. Right? So maybe we'll just keep them. Just get rid of the CO2 at least. Docks to the other side. Genius. There. Now we can start to see things process a little bit better. CO2 levels falling down to 14%. Looks pretty good now. We're no longer... yeah, we're no longer to fatal or near fatal territory here. We're not building to a bad place anymore. Speaking of which, building to a bad place. I think maybe we can stop unloading the water. Thanks. Because we don't want to drain the tanks. Just saying. And wrench, we can probably just stop doing the same thing with you. I think we're going to switch gears and tell you to load water until that's gone, and then we'll stop. There we go. So we got all this water here. That's fine. If we need more, then we'll put more in there. But I think, you know, it's building up again, and we have some spare jugs just on the ground, which is a good idea to have. It's always a good idea to have some good jugs full of water right here on the ground. I mean, it's a great idea to do that. We can actually go ahead and put this on load until it disappears. There it goes, and we'll stop. And then why don't we go ahead and unload the oxygen too until it disappears. There we go. We'll just let it be full and then I'll say stop. Yeah, it's fine. Gosh, it's going to take a very long time to fill up the fuel, isn't it? I mean, if we have all these civilians on board the whole time we're sitting here, I'm just worried about our water supply. You know, like the water supply is dropping anyway. There's 69 civilians here. And then this ship has 7,000 water for now. But it had like 14,000 water before, so it's dropping fast. So I've got to do something about that. I can't sit here forever. Unfortunately, I don't have enough fuel for that. If we had stopped at that comet, it would be a different story. We're going to have to really hope for a comet in the next sector because we're running low on water. I think maybe Wrench, with its 31k water, can continue to fill. Well, you don't have 31k water. You have 17k water. The rest of it is on the floor. So you're going to send it over there anyway. So water to Juno. We're going to send 10 of those jugs over there. And let's say 4 of the jugs over to Titan. So we're going to send those away. so that the other ships can have them at least. I like how YouTube was gonna censor that. Dominic, your message got censored. I'll allow it. It was hidden for everybody just because of the content. I mean, I intentionally did that with my words, so I'm okay with it being in my chat if I'm gonna say it. Yeah. One air reprocessor can handle 60 people. Is that it? Really? Is that all it can handle? 60 people. It says 6 to 6, so I guess that's on a scale of 10, huh? Do we have more? Air reprocessors? Yeah, give me 2 more, I guess. It's kind of hard to put them in here, but we gonna do it. We'll go like this. What about the scrubbers? Huh? Scrubbers the same deal? Scrubbers are 60 people a pop too. So CO2 is gonna come around. Okay. So I guess I just cross. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then the oxygen has to go over and up like that. Okay. And then we'll just, you know, power. I mean, we're unloading the CO2 anyway, but yeah, I want to be able to process it into oxygen if possible. So yeah, we can go ahead and stop the unload here. There we go. Yep. We'll go ahead and stop that now and we'll watch it. Yeah. See, they're not spinning constantly anymore. So I guess that's a good sign. All right, we got 15K water on this ship now, which sounds like a lot, but it's actually only 3 days of water. It's actually not that much. I just want these low fuel warnings to go away, and then we still need a lot of fuel if we're going to follow a comet, right? I mean, if I'm going to have my engines on to follow a comet, then I've got to have a lot of fuel, and that's why we're stopping here right now. In case you're curious on what we're doing, it's a waiting game. At maximum speed, maximum time speed. Yeah. Batteries. I'm wondering if I can. I don't know. Do I save any fuel if I shut that off? Does it still work? Yeah, it still works. I don't need it. Yeah, that's cool. I don't even know if that matters. Well, I guess one thing I could do, I suppose, since I'm just sitting here, is like disconnecting the engines. Right? Just do this. Hold on. We just go like that. Keep these connected because it's just a clean way to cut the engines so they don't have any power. I guess this side is a little bit more stubborn, but yeah, it's all right. So if I cut them from their fuel source, then they won't drain my fuel anymore. And maybe we'll see the fuel go up faster with that. I don't know. Maybe. It seems like it's going up awful slow. I also... now, here's the thing. I want it to go in this tank, and then I want to move this tank over here. So what I actually should be doing is something a little bit more like this. I should be cutting this like that, and then unloading fuel here. And then once I do that, I can then move the tank over here, which I can just put a huge tank here, honestly. It doesn't matter anymore. So I place a huge tank here, and that'll be a second fuel tank. My fuel connections are on the top side. My deuterium is on the bottom side, so wherever I want to put things, that's where it is. And in fact, I think maybe another huge tank can just go down here. Yeah. And then that'll be another deuterium tank. Not that it needs it, but, you know, maybe eventually we need it, so I'll do that. Extra deuterium storage. Or Metreon storage there, yeah. There we go. And then all of this fuel can just be drained out of this tank. and then I can get it out of here or repurpose it. I think I kind of, at this point, I want to repurpose it for more water. Not that it matters. I don't have full water, but like eventually I might need it if we get to a comet. I believe you could just go to power systems to shut off engines. Oh, you know what? That's right. You can do that, can't you? Yeah, can do that. But do they still take fuel? Because I mean, I feel like they did. Maybe I'm just paranoid. You know, I feel like they did though. They still took fuel. So let's just, I mean, I don't know how I can tell, I guess. At this point, I'm making fuel, so I'm not sure how I can tell. But yeah, all I gotta do is this. And now they don't have power, right? So I would assume you're probably right there that they don't have power, so they don't take fuel. Maybe. Maybe. Certainly don't need weapons on. No, I need logistics on because I'm gonna make the fuel, but yeah. All right, so this is empty now. So I can break this down and then repurpose it for, I think, more water. I think I want another water tank. Again, not that I can actually store it, but eventually I will. So I'd like to change this to be like this. And then the pipes for water will go like that. And then now I can see 2 water tanks at 5K instead of 1 water K at 10K, or 1 water tank at 10K. Yeah, and then these pipes just need to go like that. Okay, how's Titan doing? It's just taking so long. You got to sit here for a very long time. Having people... I need this to scale up. I need way more gas collectors. I need way more everything to make this happen. Yeah, I mean, this fuel supply is good, but I just need way more equipment to do this. I thought 4 was enough, but I'm starting to think it isn't. But the more of these I place on board, I don't even know where I'm going to put them. The more of these I place on board, the less cabin space I have. Wait, I didn't get another one? I thought I got 2. Gosh, you're loud. What are you doing? Get out of here. All right, refineries. Yeah, I need some more refineries. You know, I'm just gonna place them in here, I guess, for now. I know it doesn't really match what we're doing, but it could look okay. That. And then Metrian gas, Metrian gas. Okay. So they're kind of backwards. So that happened. But that'll still go into there, which is, I guess, better. Yep. And then you can go backwards and then up. Okay. So that'll at least refine some more. Get more refining. And then I need more chemical labs to convert, of course. So 2 more chemical labs. It's going that way. Yep. Fuel and fuel. Yep. And let's go this way. And this way. And that way. And that way. Okay, we should be seeing this go up much faster now. like, you know, 50% faster is what I would say. Maybe 50%. I got 6 of these, 5 of these, and 4 of these. It's like, you know, you have more collection on the backside, then refining with some buffer, and then these. I think that's the right ratio for this, but I'm not seeing it build up in these tanks, which tells me maybe it's not the right ratio, because I was hoping to collect a little bit more than we were using. This is gathering 2 per second, 2 per second. So we're gathering 12 per second. And then you are refining 20 every 2 seconds. So that's a 10. So you're refining a little less per second than we're gathering, which is, again, why I've got 6 of these and 5 of these. And then on this side, we refine 10, which is 66% of what we're producing here. So you need to reduce, by about 60, so about 30% reduction in capacity here. So we should see refined Metreon hopefully start just a little bit of storage. I think one more gas collector probably does it. Probably. Also, if you zoom out, you can see the cloud. And if you in the thickest part near, you get the 15 gas per. Oh, there's a thick part. You mean in here? We can gather more if we're over here. Is that what you're saying? So basically, sit in the jump point then. It sounds like that's what you're telling me. Let's all get in the jump point. Oh, are we? Oh, let's undock, shall we? And Juno can't because I turned its engines off. All right, get your engines back on. Silly. What's your max speed? 12. Okay. All right, so we're in the thicker part now, I guess. Right, is what you said. The thicker part is right in here, I suppose. Juno's battery's gonna die. Well, that's because we're accelerating. Accelerating while processing all that stuff while not having my fusion reactors on. All of those things together. Easier to see thick cloud in tactical mode. I'm all the way zoomed out. I feel like it's easier to see it in this mode than it is to see it here. But I could be wrong. So you're saying I gotta go that way. All right. You know what? I've had about enough of this back and forth here, okay? You know what? I'm probably good with this. If I just turn this on, I'm probably good. Gathering 5.6, 5.7, 5.9, 6.0. I mean, I feel like I was gathering more before. Wasn't I gathering more before? Maybe not. No, we were gathering like, we were gathering 2. That's right, we were gathering 2. No, this is way faster. There we go. Yeah. 13.8. Oh boy. Oh yeah, we're filling her up now. Hell yeah. All right, well that's clearly an improvement. We'll go in there. We'll go do that. Beyblade, you just you can just chill behind us. It's fine. But I mean, honestly, Beyblade's doing the same thing though, right? You got your own. Yeah, you got your own thing going on back here. Yeah. Okay. Wow, I didn't know that. Good call. Thanks. I didn't know that that was a thing. So, cool. They run way faster when you get in a specific part of the cloud, huh? That's very nice. Because it means I can probably afford more refining. I need to do that too. I need to be able to make fuel incredibly fast because the longer I sit, the more water I use every day in my colony ships. And like the colony ships, that's a big deal. So like we're running so low on water right now, and it's just not, this is not good. I need to unload water some more from this ship. And I need to send it over again. I need to send more water to Juno. Titan is still on low fuel. But as long as, like, if we can be low fuel, and as long as our reserve tanks of Metrian gas is full, then we can continue making the fuel while we're traveling, which is the bigger deal. So, like, that's why the Metrian gas collection tanks need to be really big. And, well, like, maybe not really big. These aren't very big. But those are hyperspace isotopes. These aren't very big. But there's 4 of them, so, I mean, there's that. Now I want to have even more of them. Let's get one more of these, one more of these. Yeah. And then more batteries too, I think. For the battery side of things, we can put those along this wall. Right? That's how I'm thinking. On that. And I know you don't need walkways, but I like walkways. I like them. I just don't know where I want to put this. I'll stick it over here. Huge tank. I want to put a huge Metrian gas tank now. I just don't know where to set it. I want a really big tank that stores Metrian gas right over here. Yeah, right over here. Yeah, this will work. Right back here. It's a tank, an extra tank that can store the gas. So if we can collect it really quick, then we can just process it while we're running, right? That's the idea. So we don't have to use all this water. I feel like I might be able to put something here one day, but it's okay. Okay. All right. Lots more Metrian gas storage, and we can make fuel while we travel as well. That's a big deal. Then we got to find a comet. Over here, I think probably getting more storage over here would be a good idea too. We can, however, in this ship, we can make our own tanks. You've been making storage crates this whole time. Oh, good. We're going to switch you to making medium tanks instead. On the research side, let's make our own big tanks. And since you've been making storage crates the whole time, you should have some. 37 of them. Okay. That's not an entirely egregious misuse of resources. Just ridiculous. 37 of them. I maybe left that on just a tad too long. A little bit. I want to put you here. I want to collect things faster, and I want more tanks. So maybe we'll put this... Where's my habitation at? Ew. Not looking good on where to place this. I'm going to have to dip into habitation, and I'm hoping not to do that, but I think it's important for our future that I can gather methane gas incredibly fast and get out so that I don't use water to get fuel. So, man, so much stuff here. Fill them all with water ice. Yeah, I mean, I would if I had the water ice. I can place them here to help with water ice storage in the future. We can place more on this side over here. You can go, yeah, in line with this. Hey, schematic mode. Yeah, in line with this. You don't have to be here. You can be dismantled. Storage crate there, there, and there. So little walkway through there. So it's pretty good. These storage crates probably should be slapped together. I can probably slap them together. Although you'd really want a walkway between them, I feel like. We can imagine and say the access points are on this side and then on the back side. Yeah, I think so. So we'll say food. So why don't I go food here, food here. And then I can break these down. And they'll move them over to that storage before I put the crates there. And then we can place some other storages over here. Who knows what it's going to be storing? It's just going to be something. And then I think I want my another gas collection operation here that sends fuel in, but I just got to be careful about dipping into habitation too far. Yeah. I think I'm going to go with 3 more on this side. Yeah. I think so. And then we will sell some access storage crates because we do not need that many, okay? It's not necessary. Total mismanagement of resources. Give me 2 big tanks too. All right, so the 2 big tanks, we're gonna place one here. This can be a tank for the Metrian gas. And then we can have this tank here be what's being processed. It's going to be a little bit odd having them separated like that, but I'm just trying to work with what the space I got. So gas collectors, I'm going to place them back here. We're going to go 1, 1, 2, 3. I wanted 4. Don't have it, but we'll get it later. And then these will hook up to power. Pipes will go this way. Yeah, and then into that tank there. And then this source will feed reactors that are down here. So we'll have the reactors... Nope. Refineries, sorry. Refineries. We'll go here and here. I only got 2 for now. So 2 refineries for now. We can refine that resource into here with a chemical lab. We can place the chemical labs. Let's put it on this side. 1. And we'll go down here with chemical labs. So there's going to be a little bit of spaghettification with the pipes. But in this game, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to see it. So it's okay in this game. Okay. So we would have the Metrian gas coming out and over into that. Same thing, out and over into that. This will come down like this. I think we will change that to be here instead. Just because. Yep, there we go. All of this will then push into the fuel line, which again, a little spaghettification, but it can work. And then we want this to come over into an extra storage here. Okay, good. So we're making more, we're gathering more Metrian gas here as well. That's it. And then as soon as they undo these, then we'll have differences there too. Wrench, I think you're good. Wrench is making its own stuff over here. It's full with only a little bit. I feel like perhaps we could get just a little bit more. Yeah, just having a bit more gas in storage so that we're constantly using it. That's it. Beyblade, you're almost full, which is great. Your Metrian tank, their buffer tank, is also very small. I don't think you necessarily need a lot, but I'm going to give you more anyway. Because I don't want to sit in gas clouds anymore. I just don't want to. So, you know, we're going to change this and make sure that I don't have to anymore. So this is going to be also there. So now we can gather even more. And this doesn't need a lot. It's only got the one gas collector. It could probably have another one, honestly. But given the scale of this ship, it's going to fill up. Oh, you know what? We're also in a... Yeah, we're in this. Let's get rid of that. We're in the shipyard now, so we can make changes to things. I was going to change one of these things. What was it, Titan? Yeah, I was going to look to slide this over and put another deflector on Titan over here. If I change this to where... It's like this, yeah. I think it's just 4 wide, right? Yeah. So I just need 1. If I open this up like that, I should be able to slide you over. Like that. Yeah. And then we'll have the deflector be right here. And then I suppose since we're here, let's get another cannon and Gatling gun. Fine. And these two. We'll place the Gatling gun on the ship, let's say here. The cannon, I guess I wasn't... I don't know where the cannon's going to go. I was... Maybe I open this up and let these slide over, but... Or maybe I put the cannon on this side. What do we have right here? This is Gatling, cannon, Gatling. Okay, well, cannon then. So cannon on this side. I already have cannons, though. I didn't need that many cannons. I can sell them. Where'd my deflector go? I didn't sell them. I specifically said I wanted to keep them, actually. We're low on water again. Obviously no resources like water to, to buy. One thing I could do maybe is disconnect the crops. I have lots of seeds and I have lots of food, so I might be able to disconnect the crops for a little while. This ship is getting low on water too. I am still unloading it here though. I'm still putting it into bottles here. But I'm going to stop doing that now. And this will be the last we send it. So this goes to Juno. Beyblade's going to send one to Juno too. Yep. We're just going to send them off like that to Juno, and then that's it. So I think we got to go, is what I'm thinking here. We got quite a bit of fuel there now. We're not low on fuel anymore. We have quite a bit of Metrian gas in storage too. We can be making fuel here a long time now. So I think we need to go. We don't actually have a lot of deuterium, so jumping around here is going to be a problem here. Yeah, let's get pipes set up for this and this so I can accelerate later, because we might be going into another war zone, right? I don't want to be going into another war zone. Oh, we're outside the gate. Right, of course we are. Okay, so get in the gate. We're in front of the gate. Apparently this doesn't count as being in the gate. So everybody go back. Everybody go back in the gate. Probably shouldn't be booting them both at the same time. Also engines at the same time. Yeah! Nope. Couldn't quite get them both at the same time. So close. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Saw that happening. Or I should say I wish I saw that happening, because I didn't actually see it happening. All right, let's get all the stuff powered back on. All right, we're gonna boot one of them at a time. Not both. There you go. Whoops, wrong one. There you go. We boot one and then the other. All right. You don't put your shoes on 2 feet at a time. Okay. You don't. You might think that that's a good idea. I'm gonna tell you. Maybe you get lucky once or twice, but you try that more than once, you're just playing with fire. All right. You're gonna find yourself face planting in no time. All right. You put your shoes on one at a time. That's how it works. There we go. All right. We got ourselves in. Should let me jump now. Indeed, it does. So we're gonna prepare our jumps, and then I think it's probably a good idea to go battle ready here. I don't know if we're going to end up going into hostile territory again. But this time, we're going to be a little smarter about it. And if we do end up in hostile territory, we got to evaluate whether it's even worth fighting it in the first place. And then we need to go to a comet as soon as possible. Okay, here we go. Power can stay on. Looking pretty good. Deuterium's being made. There we go. Hyperspace isotopes being collected. Seems good. We're still at rank 3 on logistics. Only 42% of the way there. All right. Weapons were unpowered here, so I noticed while we were jumping that the weapons weren't sticking out, and I'm going, huh, wonder why that is. It's, I killed the power to the weapons. Okay. Thankfully, not a hostile sector. In fact, it is a shipyard is what it looks like. So that's nice. So transporting here, transport here, more gas clouds. Comet is in hostile territory. So if we want the water, we gonna have to fight for it. It's unfortunate, but it's the way it goes. Okay. You guys want a rescue in 124. 124. Oh, down here. No, I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I mean, I guess if I go all the way to the comet first, then I can do it. But then I have to come all the way back into the anomaly, most likely, to get to this colony. And I'd like to get to these two places first. Maybe tag up the derelict, but I mean, that's a lot of jumping. If we're going to do it, we got to do it quick. We can't just linger. So I'm thinking we drop off passengers is what we're doing. I'm not going to sit here for a while. There's 76 more civilians here, and I just don't think we can handle that right now. Not without a comet. I'm not bringing anybody else aboard until I can get that comet. So I think we jump now. It's about rescuing as many as possible, not rescuing every single person, because yeah, if we run out of water, then everybody dies. So, and right now Juno's got danger low water happening right now, and I need to get these people off of this ship. Get off the ship. Good. All right, got rid of those guys. Now the contract side, there's another rescue, this time at 119. 119 is here. It's the distress call. Now that could be another ship. Kind of want to do that, right? Also, activating the jump gate is $18,000. We'll just go ahead and do that. Oh, we need to provide. Oh, good. We need to provide stable isotopes. But it's just 1,000. So that's one. It's one bottle. That's not a big deal. Let's get a loader here real quick. That's not a big deal. With the money I have, though, it might be worth just, you know, building another ship instead of rescuing them with a distress call. Might be worth it. We're going to slap you right here. Stable isotopes. No, not there. It's actually better if because for expansion purposes, I'm going to actually put it on the other side. Like this. I know it kind of sticks out in the hallway there, but it's what it is. All right, so we're going to fill this up. That little bottle right there is 1,000. So that's it. That should be 1,000 stable isotopes that we can deliver to the Stargate. Oh, that's 100. Oh, I thought these things were in thousands. Ugh, fine. We'll do 10 of them, man, I guess. There's 10. When that storage spot is full, then we don't have to fill it up anymore. And we'll just have it for them. Okay, so we're good here. We got everything. We don't need any of these. This is the 119 thing, which is the distress call. I feel like the rescue mission does not add any new enemies, so I think that's okay. The problem with this is that there's probably enemies in that sector for the distress ship. On one hand, by spawning this vessel, we could potentially spread the damage to the two NPC ships. Instead of all of the ships, you know, hitting the distress ship and blowing it up before we can actually rescue it, we could split the damage this way. So there is a positive to that. It's enough for me to hit the button anyway. The other thing is it says it's moving, but it's not about to blow up. Okay, I was needing to... My brain doesn't work 100% right now, so okay. Cool. All right, I think we should probably rescue that now then. So we're not going to bother with the derelict. I think it's too much time. We could hit this colony first. But it's... Ice is just too important. I got to get to the ice. So I think we're going to bypass that colony and go right to the rescue. Rescue happens in a glass cloud. Great. We'll do the rescue and the distress call and then go to the comet and have to fight them too. If we get damaged too much here, then what I'll do is jump to this colony. You know, drop off the... I probably should drop off the passengers first, to be honest. Yeah, I should drop these guys off first because they get them off my ship, which is kind of important for saving water here at the moment. So let's drop them off first. And then we'll do it. Get off my ship. Also, yeah, am I in the thick part right now? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it is a little easier to see it in this mode, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. I see what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I understand. We're still doing 8 per second in these things now. So that's neat. And we're about to fight in a gas cloud, so we're going to be constantly generating and making fuel while we're fighting, which is good. This ship is not the one that they picked those people up from. So these guys are definitely on the contract side of things. Holy moly. You kidding me right now? Sector 9. 18. They all want to go to different places in this sector except these guys. This 118 people want to go to Sector 9. I'm going to let them go to Titan. Titan is a bit better for that. So you guys can go to Titan, all right? Because we're not coming back here. I think the rest of these guys, though, I'm not sure about this. 114, 118, 117. Well, that's 117. The others want to go all the way back here, so that's not happening. And they want to go here, which is also not happening once we go here. Well, I mean, once we go here and then get the comet, we're definitely not. So, man, do I take on this many people? They want to go to 117. I think 117 is doable. We're going to go here. The anomaly is barely in the corner. We go here is not that big of a jump. Anomaly will probably be about here by then, so I can easily get to this colony and drop them off. It's just the fact that I'm going into 1, 2 hostile places back to back. So they're going to have a ride. Also, I should select which weapons these are managing. And then I should stop making medium tanks. And maybe make, you know what? For now, nothing. Let's not waste resources. For now, we make nothing. Okay. Here's some more water ice, potentially. Here's some more water ice, potentially. And then, you know what? I mean, if we have all of these crates, 1, 2, 3, 4 large crates full of water ice, I mean, we're pretty dang good for like 2 sectors. At that point. Possibly 3. What you don't have, though, is adequate storage for water ice. I think I know a guy that's got some storage crates. I know a guy. They got a lot of them over there. And I think you can have like 5 more. Okay. Storage guy. I got the hookup on storage crates, okay? Totally. 1, 2, 3 large storages for water ice. Coming up. Very good. It's only 1900 water here, man. I'm thinking maybe we do it the other way around. We do the rescue after the comet. Because after the comet, we'll know how good we are to take on more people anyway. And if we're not good, then I don't go back. And that's just the way it is. We keep going, right? I feel like we're going to the... I'm going to the comet first. Always take all the water ice from comets. Yeah, I know. It's about fuel. Fuel is always the problem. And last time I ran out of fuel, I was like, I gotta go. This time, though, it's a lot different. Because we got a lot of metrium gas now. My issue now is going to be deuterium. Deuterium's going to be the problem there. But I think if we're only accelerating, we're just kind of like shooting at a thing, I can turn these off. Right? I mean, this is necessary for certain things, but it's not necessary while we're chasing down the ice. So I think we're going to go ahead and go there first. And on the contract side, they want to go to 118, 114, 117. 118, 14, and 17. So I think we take the 17 people. And I think we take them with Titan. Just let me take a really quick look here. I think maybe Titan I would love to take it on this ship instead because it's outfitted better for on the oxygen side of things, but and I have to also unload CO2. We're full again, so let's unload CO2 here. Yeah, I actually need to sell the CO2. Hang on, sell. Let's do this. I keep selling only 4 at a time, and I don't want to do that. CO2. We'll go like this, and then oxygen can just be. If you have oxygen bottles, put them here. I guess that's fine. The CO2 is going to be this whole area right here. So we're going to do that. I'd love to put them here, but it's the water capacity. If I add more people here, then we're screwed. I'm about to go to the comet, though. So it's like, can I bring you on board and then just trust that we can process the ice fast enough? Probably. The ice is coming in here in this drone bay, and then it goes into these 3 crates. After, of course, the ice melters are right here. So it should be good. Yeah, and if nothing else, I mean, they're really only they're only on board until the next stop, so maybe it's okay. You know, I'm gonna bring them here. It's 117. Where's the ones that are going to 17? Double checking. Yeah, 17. So you guys can do this here. We'll assign this to Titan. So we'll get them on board, and then we're taking off to go get the ice. All right, let's go. We're very, very low on water. That changes now. Use robot arm. I'm not going to do that right now. Like the whole setup for it just takes a bit, and I want to get it now. Okay, so this is where the comet is. And yeah, hostiles are in the area. We saw that. So Armored Beast is here. There's Morag, and there's Frigate. This is not a very good fight for us. This is going to suck. This is going to suck a lot. But I need that water. I got to fight it. I need the water. It's just 2 class 4 ships. The Armored Beast, for real? I don't know why I wasn't battle ready. The map flat out told me it was a hostile area. All right. Well, in this case, Titan has all the civilians on board, and Titan is the more stable ship. So, in this case, Titan's going that way. We need know what you did to turn and go this direction. And I need Wandering Wrench to do the same. They're always facing the wrong direction. Like, all my weapons are on this side. Not all of them, but like most of them. And it's just how I prefer to shoot. I like to have my enemy in front of me and not on the bottom behind me like this. But it's just the way it goes. And then Beyblade's going to get absolutely entirely destroyed. He's just not that useful of a ship. So we need to turn around. And I need full blast here. Oh, we're in a meteor shower too. Isn't that wonderful? So this is a hostile area, meteor shower, and ice. I think no. I think we try ice in the next sector. Honestly, I think we just go to the next sector at this point. I think this is gonna suck too bad. I can't line up correctly because the way that even if I win this fight, I'm so damaged. I'm gonna get hit by meteors getting damaged too. No, this isn't gonna work for me. I'm gonna leave. No, we're gonna turn around. Yeah, they're gonna absolutely destroy us here. I'm turning around. We're getting out. I don't care. I lost a couple drones too. It's fine. I'm getting out. We're not gonna get it. We're gonna deal with it somewhere else. Are you kidding me? 5 here too? Scavenger. Oh, good. The Dream Nebula's here. Well, goodbye. We're out of here. Oh, good. Guess we're out of here too. Freaking Dream Nebula's here. Yeah, no, I don't care. We can't win this fight. This one's not winnable. This one's not winnable. Like, nope. Drones, get back inside. We're leaving. We're leaving again. I'm gonna get completely destroyed. Crew in space? Crew in space? What are you doing? Crew! Ugh. It's that ship. Yeah, it's the wrench. It's just too dangerous. Can't win with this. I can't. There's just too much damage output on that side of the battlefield. There's too much damage output. Crew, get inside. I'm gonna leave you. Don't make me. I will leave you in space right now. Can we not be under attack now? Yeah, we can not be, right? We're good. What did I just do? Oh, I just reset the research. Well, whatever. Yeah, you're under attack. Well, not much longer. I know you won't last because they have way too much firepower and I can't handle that. Okay. Now, I thought this was a shipyard. It's not. So, can I reach a shipyard? Nope. No, we can't. All right, well, I guess we're doing our own repairs now. Yep, there you go. External work is back on the menu, boys. Exterior work, I mean. Yep. Holy smokes. This escalated very quickly. Can I transfer civilians? Yeah, I want to transfer civilians, please. Can I send like 50 of you, like more? Can I send like almost all of you over to Titan, please? And then I got to dock to you to do that. So well, that'll take a very long time. Yeah, I'm going to dock to Titan and we're going to transfer these civilians out of here. I just don't have the water. Methinks you need a massive gunship. Ace! Ace! He much better fighter than you. That's what you sound like to me right now. It's like, doy! That's exactly what we need. I don't have the firepower. And I don't know if I have the money to make a massive gunship. Like a massive gunship would be, I don't know if I have that, you know? I'd love a ship that has like, let's say 30 railguns. Like an absurd amount of railguns for which when we engage the enemy initially, all you have to do is look at the enemy and you kill them. You just eyeball it and they die. That's what I'd like to see. Okay, so now the ship is using 1120 per day. That gives it 1 day of water. Oh, still only 1 day of water. Great. Hey, Titan, how you doing now? With your 10K water? You have 2 days of water. Oh, that's good. Good, okay. 2 days of water. And you have more than a week of water. Guess who's giving up their water supply? Gonna fill it up. Time to do it. Wrench, you're going to be transferring your water. You're going to give 5 to Titan. You're going to give 5 here. And then I think you'll give an extra to Juno. So you're going to give 11 bottles of water away is what you're going to do. And then we're going to jump to the next sector. Oh, hang on. Do we have... Oh boy, I still don't want to be doing that. Oh, good. I'm still doing that. Okay, let's not do that anymore, huh? Let's load them instead. Okay. Yes, let's load them instead. Put the stable isotopes back. Please put them back. You're not still unloading anything, are you? Nope. Good. Wrench, you are unloading CO2 is what you're doing, because this is starting to go down a little bit too. So you're going to unload that. Yep. Juno's down to 1,000 water. Yep. Okay. So we don't need to be battle mode anymore. We definitely don't need that. We're not rescuing them because it's just not possible. And we're going to go there to that jump gate. We're not going to take on board any more people until we get water. Preferably a comet that's not in a heavily contested, heavily armed war zone in a meteor shower. Preferably not both of those things at the same time. If it's a fight, I could do it. I would have stopped for the comet if it was just the fight. I would have said, you know what? This is worth it. We need the water. Let's fight these guys. But fighting them in a meteor shower, no. Because even then, I have to repair the ship, and I have to be accelerating with the comet while doing so. And it's like I'm going to be getting hit while... Because let's say the meteor shower is happening in line with the comet's trajectory. Now I have no guns to stop damage while I'm gathering the ice. It's just... No. It's not going to work. Would rather take my chances and find the comet in the next sector. So that's what I'm going to do instead. We gone. Okay. So we're going to go there immediately. Docked. Hi. Let's not dock anymore. Let's go there. Yep. Everybody go. So we can lead. Wait, are you coming to this? Oh, come on. I think you are. I think you're coming to this ship for it. Damn it. You are. You're coming to this ship for it. Don't do that. Yeah, go to the other ships for it. Okay, good. You're docking to the other ships. Are you... Okay, good. You are unloading them from the proper ones. That's what I wanted to know. So, we've provided the necessary materials. Okay, you have your stable isotopes. Can we leave now? Preparing to jump. We're getting out of here. Sorry, civilians. We can't rescue you because we can barely rescue ourselves. Goodbye. Yes, I know about auto sell. I've been told about auto buy and auto sell so much. I'm told about it to the extent where I feel like people believe it's an absolute necessity that absolutely must be. Oh, I didn't. What? Oh, I didn't rescue. Right, I didn't do the rescue. That's fine. It's not a necessity. The feature does not need to be used. It's cool. It's there. When it makes sense, I'll do it, but it doesn't need to be used. For example, you might think, well, hey, you should be auto-selling your CO2. No, because if I start getting an oxygen problem, I want to be able to load the CO2 so that I can process it. If I run out of CO2 and I'm low on oxygen because of it, I can put it back. I want to be able to put it back. There's a logic to it. It might not mesh with your logic, but I mean, it may even be bad logic. It might be a wrong decision, but there is still a logic to it. There's still an intentional nature to it. Okay, we already delivered all these resources, so yes. Load the stable isotopes back into the tanks, please. All right, we're in the new sector. Oh. There's a comet at a colony. There's a comet at a colony. Love it. We're going here first, though, so I can drop these people off and get them off my ship. So let's go. Comet at a colony is... Mwah, chef's kiss. So good. So we jump. Let's go. Okie dokie. Drop these guys off. Get them off my ship. Now, do we have any more people we could grab? Maybe. You guys want to go to 138. 138 is the jump gate. Well, what a coinky-dink. I'm going there right now. Climb aboard, explorers. Oh, that's in the wrong ship. Oh, well, you know, It's okay. You're not riding for very long. But you're going to be very thirsty. Yeah. Wow, that's a lot of people. Yeah, that's an awful lot of people. That is still more people. How did you even fit that in there? That's impressive. We are going right now. Now we have water being delivered, right? Logistically, I've delivered water, so that's why that's still a thing. However, I'm debating whether I want more batteries on this thing. I think I want at least 4 more batteries on this. I should have done that while it was connected, but I messed it up and I wasn't thinking about it. So now that it's coming back, is there anything else I want on this ship? Maybe another scrubber. 3 scrubbers? I don't know how many scrubbers is the right amount of scrubbers. You know, I don't know what the right number is. So I'm going to grab 3 more scrubbers. Even if they're just in storage, I think that's fine. And then maybe another drone bay would be a good idea. I think so. I think another drone bay would be a good idea, along with... well, I was going to have... Yeah, I think more logistics drones. Let's get those too. Okay, now we can go. Okay, get off my ship. Provided energy coils. I have to provide energy coils. Titan, you got the materials for that, right? We got energy coils, explosives, metal ingots. Okay, make energy coils on that fabricator. And I'm not sure. I don't think we've made energy coils yet. There's a lot of stuff on the ground. A lot of processors. Speaking of which, I think I want to move those processors and get them out of the way. I'm going to go... Oh. I'm going to get these storages built back here and just tell them to put the processors over here. Because I don't want them over here. And what else can I tell them? What else can we? Precious ore, precious ingots, extra bullets, lots of CO2 right here. I can probably sell that CO2, but I don't want to auto sell. I guess what I could do, right, with the auto sell thing, okay? I admittedly didn't think of this. Okay, I didn't think of this, but we could sell above a certain number. Okay. We could say, you know, we could sell above a certain number so that I always do have some on board. When I want to do that, I could have some on board, right? That is a valid thing I could do. So there you go. I have 5 energy coils. Now I know how many energy coils I have. We're going to make more right over here. Copper is required for those, though. I'm not sure I've got a lot of that. Oh my god. How about I just buy the energy coils? They're not that expensive. There. Just buy it. We'll buy a copper ingot, too. Done. So it'll be easy to provide it. Okay, now that we're here, though, sitting around doing this when I could be hitting a comet. Where is it? Where is the rock? I was informed that there was a comet in our midst. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, over there. Yeah. It's going that way. Hey, that's cool. Okay. In that case, all ships move to intercept. It's very quiet all of a sudden. Okay. Now, all ships. Begin grabbing all the salvage and all the ice that you possibly can. And actually, why don't we do it this way? Let's give Juno priority on that. Okay. Like that. And then we got the mining laser up. That's good. We want to... It's auto aiming. Yep. So we're going to turn around now. Everyone turn around. There you go. Stay. Okay. Now stop. Hammer time. No fleet formation. I want you to go slowly in that direction. Titan, you're good to just follow, I think. You don't need to hit anything. I think you're fine just the way you are. All right, like that. There we go. And then Juno's got priority on, you know, getting the ice. Because Juno needs it more right now. And then let's get Juno to also accelerate a bit here. There we go. Beyblade, you can tag along with us too, I suppose. That's fine with us. It's fine with me. You have my permission to get wonderful ice in a bit. Right now I'm letting Juno do it. Also, probably best to have this extra drone bay installed. It can be here. That's fine. Okie dokie. You can go just a tad slower because it's falling behind you. You got a lot of stuff out here. There you go. You can pick up all that stuff, all right? We'll keep going, and you can pick up all that stuff, okay? There we go. See? Everybody pick up the ice. Pick up the ice. There you go. Isn't that nice? Yeah, just pick all that up. Okay, now that you've had your pickings, you've had your fill. Now we can go ahead and let the other ships have their turn at it now, yeah. There we go. Everybody else take a turn. See, now try to do this with a meteor shower happening. You know? That's just no. Not happening. Gross. Not gonna happen. Intentionally lagging this behind so that we can pick up the stuff back here. And then we'll just keep Wandering Wrench hitting it, basically. And then now you gotta speed up. So now you can catch up with us. Get up there. Can you hit it too? You can hit it too. There you go. All right, we're just going to overlap these ships a little bit so they can both hit it. Works for me. All right, Beyblade, go ahead and get the ice if you can. What is this? I placed you, and you were valid when I placed you. What is invalid about you? I mean, if a mining laser can fit there, then fine. You know, are you too close to the reactor? I'll break it down for you then. Jerk. Oh, yeah, we're accelerating a bit far. Actually, I need you to be down here. I need you to be down here. Because your mining laser shoots forward. So I need you to whip yourself right into here like this. Yeah, you need to be on this side. There we go. About like that ought to do it. Not sure why you're not hitting it though. Let's, yeah, forward. There you go. Titan, you're falling a little bit too far behind. Let's speed up. All right, everybody gets the comet. Everybody's getting a turn at the ice. Indeed. We don't have any mining lasers on this side, although I'm starting to think maybe one mining laser on this side would be an okay thing. I just figured the other ships have enough. We don't really need to hit it anymore. It's kind of where my head was at on that. Getting mining lasers or precision would have been great though, right? Probably should have kept going on that research, but I just decided I didn't need it. Going across the jump pods now. This feels so much better though. Doesn't it? To see a number going up instead of down. Feels so much better. One CO2 scrubber can handle 150 people. Where are you getting these numbers? I want to know, because like I want to look them up. Is it just like a wiki? Is there a wiki for there's always a wiki. Hang on, I'm opening up some food. I'm hungry. Okay, I think we're at the right speed. That would be a wrong. Why did it stop? That was a lot of ice. There's still plenty more here. We really got to fill up. Get down here, wrench. Yeah. Is each spot endless? No. There is a finite amount of water in this comet. Each spot will get a little bit smaller. Or as it's being hit, it'll get a little bit smaller. Let's move this up a little bit. It's a little bit close. I don't think the mining laser's hitting it. That's good. Titan's going a little too fast. Slow it down. There we go. Oh, it kills. Okay, I figured out why it kills my throttle. I got too close to wrench, and it started initiating the auto dock. That's why that throttle keeps dying. And as soon as it initiates the auto dock, it, well, yeah. Just want to make sure I'm not getting too close to it. Because it, like, the docking ports are really close on the sides like this. Why does it feel like this thing keeps alternating its speed? Like, I get the speed, like, matched. And then it's all of a sudden going faster. And then it's going slower. And then it's going faster. Yeah, it's wild. It just feels like it's going at a different speed all the time. It's that auto dock again. Shut that off. Okay, I just saw a pop-up that said there's no more storage space for water ice. I don't know, you say it does get faster? Oh, okay. So it's not just me? I'll fill my damn cabin with it. You watch. Titan? You got lots of space. All the storages are full there. We're going to stick some back here. Yep, I think I'm going to stick some back here. We're going to get it all. You watch. Juno? Ice, 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 baby. I'll fill this whole hallway. And all this stuff back here, that's fine with me too. I'll fill that too. You know what? We can even do this. And this. But I got 3 more storage crates too. So I ain't done. I'll put it there, there, and there. I'll just fill it everywhere. You are... It is definitely getting away from me here. Like, my throttle is way higher now than it was when I started this. So, yeah, I think you're right. It's definitely getting faster. It's... Like Titan's almost full throttle now. We are really far away from that jump gate. Which doesn't really matter because we're going to jump to another part of the same sector later anyway. We're making a jump. We're not going back to the gate. So I'm going to go back to this colony. Actually, I'm going to go to that colony. All the way over there. I'm going to go to that colony right there. That's my next jump. I think that's a fine choice for a jump. Oh. We got it. All right. We got it, everyone. Fleet formation. Full stop. It's all done. The comet has no more ice in it. It looks like it does, but there's none left. We got it all. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Look at that. Oh, baby. We can handle this now. We got a grasp on the saving people situation. Metrian gas still. We're about to go back into a cloud now to pick up people. We got isotopes ready to go. Already delivered them for the jump gate, so that's fine. Don't need that. Let's go ahead and prepare our jump. Says I got 1,000 trade owed. You gonna have a shuttle come all the way out here? I don't think so. I think this is just like sell CO2 or something. It's nothing I care about. Bye. We're getting much closer to the anomaly now. And actually, I think we got to get pretty close to enough data here, right? Oh man, I'm only 57% of the way there to get that $10 million. Hold on. I'm just trying to keep you all together now. Starbase Icarus. All right. All my ships are together like this. All right. So we're not in a shipyard. We're in a colony. The shipyard's here. That's where we're going after this colony. So I'm going to go to this colony next. Then this shipyard. Then I'm not going to the derelict because I have a sneaking suspicion that if I do this, I'm not going to be able to go this direction and I won't make it. So like that's coming fast. So we're going from here to here to here to here. That's the order of operations. Okay. Now that we got all this water, oh boy, we got all this water. What I don't have, I think I probably also could have turned this off too. This was my mistake. I've had this on the whole time, so I could have turned this off. And in fact, I'm going to do that now because there's no point in it being on. So what I need to do though is have this go that way, and then I can shut that off. There we go. Because that's using water to create O2, and I don't actually have a need for that. So that's my fault for sure. But it's a pretty small thing compared to, you know, having 400 people on board. The 400 that's the 400 people were certainly more than that thing is doing. So these guys want to go to 133, which is the shipyard that we're going to eventually. So you can join me. You can indeed. And 138. 138 is the jump gate. Okay, I will take, excuse me, I will take the packages as well. Get that courier experience up. Need to be able to do that. Won't let me do this one because of that, so 100,000 bucks for just going where I'm already going anyway. We'll make sure our ships are all patched up, armored, all repaired, of course, everything, when we get to the shipyard, which is our penultimate destination here. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere else after that. So, prepare the jump. Get ourselves ready to go. We're in a gas cloud, of course, but I don't really need to stay in it. I think we're good. I could stay a little while longer. We're, we're getting 11 per. I could stay a little bit longer. I don't think it's a big deal. Getting more Metrian gas is never a bad thing. But the deuterium is deteriorating, and the deuterium must flow. So, much like spice, it is unfortunately what I rely on to power my ships through the FTL jump. So, I'm going to need to do that. Yes, I know the charges do it, okay? It's not exactly like spice, but whatever, okay? I need it for power. That's the point. We'll stop that. Let's go ahead and stop collecting CO2 now. And water is still being unloaded from this ship. Let's not do that, okay? Let's go ahead and load water on this now. We do not need an unload. And in fact, now we can stop because we have enough water ice to handle it anyway. So, all right. We don't have to worry about a low water situation on this ship. All right, so let's go. Wait, hold on. This has a timer on its delivery. I didn't see that part. I mean, what are you going to do? Teleport the packages off my ship if I don't go there directly? I mean, there's no way I'm delivering it on time. My plan is to go here, and that's where I'm going. So you can write a sternly worded letter to your congressman, okay, if you don't like it. Your congressman, which, by the way, is going to be inside this anomaly in a couple weeks anyway, so ha! 3 minutes left, 2 minutes left. I'm not going there first. It's fine. If I don't get the experience, I don't get the experience. It's the way it's going to have to be. Nobody puts arbitrary time limits on me. Nobody. Should I do it? God, I feel cocky. Why do I feel this way? Climb aboard, explorers! Oh, I'm asking for trouble now. This one wants to go to 138 as well. Yeah, we'll take this one too. Now, I already have my destination, so I'm not taking this because I already know where I'm going. The anomaly is here, right? So I got to go here, and that's it. That is the only two things I can do. I can't go anywhere else, so I am right up in there. So that is our destination now. Now, as far as the contracts go, though, you want to go to Sector 10, and so do you. So I think I'm going to split you guys up. We're going to send 117 of you on board Juno. And we're going to send the other 100-something of you, 198 of you, good lord. We're going to send the other 198 of you on Titan. Yes, indeed. Wastewater recycling's good. Oxygen's maxed out. We have CO2 being unloaded here. We can go ahead and stop doing that so we can process things a little bit easier. There we go. Okay. And we can then make our jump soon again. Look at all these stable isotopes. And then there's this, which is hyperspace isotopes. Yes. I think I need another one of these refineries. Giveth me thy refinery. No? No refineries? No refineries available, huh? All right, then. I guess. It's just going to be the way it is, then. Wrench makes a lot, but I think Wrench... It's kind of the same situation, though. Only one refinery for the deuterium, which it's full, so okay. I can unload deuterium and get it ready to ship to someone else. I just have to remember that I'm doing it. Oh, why don't we go ahead and stop that now? I have one. And we can send the one over to... is it Titan that's getting low? Which one is it that's getting low? Yeah, 28. 2847. And you have 38,000. You're my new favorite ship. Yeah, Titan's the one that needs it. So we will do that as soon as this 1,000 trade is done. Okay, let's jump. And we're going to take wrench and give the deuterium to Titan. Okay, turn in the contract. And check out the map. Make sure we can reach it. Excellent. That is the only destination we can go to, because if we go here, I don't think we can get here in time. So, Juno has low water. Excuse me? Baking powder? Ice melter. We require an ice melter. Ice grinder. 2 frames, 2 motors. We don't need these anymore. I think I have enough to make this already, actually. I was making motors earlier, but I have frames somewhere. I have to have frames somewhere, don't I? Medium tanks. Gosh, so many medium tanks. I don't think I do. Well, you know, it doesn't matter if we're low water, because these guys are getting off my boat anyway. And then on top of that, we're still processing it. So like the number's still going to keep going up. You know, it's okay. Okay. So that's it. Do we stay here or do we keep going back? I mean, I feel like we just go back to the jump gate now and we leave and go to the next sector. That sounds like what we should do, but like this is the shipyard. We should do this first, actually. Let's change whatever we're changing here. I'm not sure what it is, but whatever it is, let's change it. And then let's go to armor, make sure it's full. Okay. Titan, make sure it's full. Okay. Wrench, make sure it's full. Beyblade, same thing. And then repair. All right, all the repairs are being done. All the armor is refreshed. Everything's looking pretty solid. Luxury, when I were a lad, we had to gather ice from a comet in a meteor shower while hostile warships were around. And if you try to say that to these kids, they won't believe you. Nicely done, Babspear. Okay, we can go. Yeah. The problem is that we're just not, you know. Oh, hang on. So 138 is the jump gate. So, climb aboard, explorers. We don't have 176 free cabin spaces in this ship, so we're going to switch to Titan. And they do. Going to Sector 10. Can't rescue you. Sorry. Try again later. Trying to escape. Escape. Okay, everybody's loaded. Almost. Wow, you guys are very numerous. That's, yep. You are you're basically Legion. All right, let's get these contracts delivered. And then also, we'll have everyone make their way to the jump gate. On your own time, then. Whoops, I missed one of your ships. Which one? I think it's this one. There. On your own time, then. On you go. The little ships will dock and take all the passengers off while we make our way there. Which is good because that was like all the ice we have and we're still very, very low on water. So I need another ice thing. Sure I'm on the right ship. Yeah, right ship. Okay. We are in. Preparing to jump. I don't know what to expect. I've never made it this far. So, not that I've necessarily failed at this point. It's just like I tried it way, way a long time ago before this had 12 sectors to go to. Like, this was the whole game, was doing this. And just, you know, by the time I got to 4 or 5, I was like, okay, I get the point. It's like FTL. And then I went on to other games that I was actually recording at the time. So, I really don't know what's going to happen here. It's going to be exciting. I think the furthest I've ever been is like 8. So, here we go. Can we get this delivery, please? Come on, guys. Today. While we're young. We're actually like our water is going down here, so. Even though the grinder is working again. You know, you might have a point here. I'm just saying. I think you might be onto something here. This does take time to set up, but yeah. It's kind of feeling worth it. Now, I don't know how many spaces. Oh, hey, it's spaced out really well, actually. So, in theory, or less than theory here. Yeah, you can reach. You can do that. You could just do that. Where is it? Ah, screw it. I might need it later. Who knows? Keep them. That one? Yeah. Now, is it better? It's probably more equal because there's 3 storages and 4 ice grinders, right? But there's also a lot on the ground, so I don't think it matters too much. I was going to say, do we want to have, you know, 4 storages for 4 ice grinders, etc., but nah. Okay. There. I did it. All right. Now they're doing this. Right? It's all automated now. At least I think it is. I gotta wait to see it actually trigger to know that it is, but I think it just takes a while to grind the ice. Or not. What's the dealio here? Oh, you guys are all blocked. Oh, you're being routed into the purifier. Oh, good. That's the bottleneck. That's why this is happening. Purifiers. Crap. Yeah, that's the entire reason that whole thing is slow. It's because I'm only on one of these. My goodness. Agent Fu, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Which reminds me, I need to update my credits on all my videos because I haven't done that in a month. So all of you guys are going to be on there too. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Anyone who's a member of this channel now, whether it's because of your own doing or because of Agent Vu, just know that we appreciate you. Hey, see, we're making ice grinders, but we need to switch tactics here, and I think we need to make the water purifiers instead, okay? That's what we need to make instead, because we don't have enough of those. Ice grinders. I have one extra ice grinder here. I can put that somewhere down here, right? Yeah, down here. Let's put that over like this. But now we need water purifiers. That's why it's happening. I can't purify it fast enough. It's coming in, but it ain't leaving quick enough. So what I'm going to do in the meantime here, I think, is... Gosh, I don't even have a tank. I guess I'll use the small tank here, but it's not really what I wanted to use. No, I want to put more of them down. We'll put it here for now. We're just going to get a place that we can... There. Okay, I can see the arms running now. But yeah, we're just going to get a buffer tank for the wastewater, and then I'm going to put 1, 2... I think probably 3, 4. I think I'll probably put 4 of these things in here. I mean, 4 of these for 2 of these and 3 of these. 4 of these, yeah. I think that's necessary. Okay, we can go now. Battle stations, just in case. Who knows what we're going to run into out there in the great beyond. The next sector is dark and full of terrors. So we have 801 survivors. Now, I'm not going to have any impressive rescue numbers here, right? We had a ship of 600 blow up. And then we had some really desperate times. You know, we had a whole sector where I didn't really skip it per se, but I didn't do nearly as much as I wanted to in it. So, yeah, there's a lot of that. Okay, look at all of this. Even more people wanting to go. You want to go to 145, 145. That's convenient. Okay, where's 145? 145 is here. I'm already going there. Great. There's another comet there. I'd like to say we don't need it, but maybe. Activate the jump gate. What do I need for this? 20,000 transit fee. That's it. Okay, just a fee. Well, 145. Let's get you on board. We'll start by getting you on board Titan, I guess. Oh, Titan doesn't have the cabin space, so this is a Juno thing. Wandering Wrench. What do you have? I forget. 187. Okay, Wrench, you can have one of these guys. You can have the 107 passengers here. And then Juno can have the other 129. Provided, though, it would be nice to know if I can get a water purifier. Yes. I need at least one of those, please. Let's go ahead and install the water purifier right here. Yep, there we go. That's what I want to see. At least one of those. Be nice to get more, but that's fine for now. We could also buy the resources necessary to make another water purifier. So we're currently trying to make this with... We need frames and motors to make these. And... if I take a look at habitation and go to water purifier, I have 0 on board. So if I instead go down to components and I buy all of the frames and all the motors, that gives me what I need to make a few more water purifiers. 1,000 fleet residents. Oh boy. It's a crazy world out here. There's a rescue mission at 152. I can never figure out where these things are. Right there. Okay. Well, I mean, we could rescue, but I feel like at this point, the rescue missions, if there's hostiles in the area, I feel like I got to stay away. I'm not at all strong enough to take some of these enemies. I mean, we just had a class 6 in a fleet with 2 class 4s. I can't do that, man. I mean, I have 12 million. I could build a ship that could do that. Or at least build a ship that can help, right? I mean, what's this? This thing looks interesting. I have liked this, but I feel like I gotta build something. You know what I might do? Because it's getting a little bit late. I only have about it. I don't know. I was thinking about doing some videos today too because I'm getting a little bit behind. Because I'm sick. Behind for me, by the way, is having like 6 to 8 videos in the queue, like ready to go. If you're a member, by the way, if you just got your membership, you have early access to videos, and there's like 8 ready to go for you that aren't public yet. When I get down to about 6 or 8, I feel like I'm getting behind, and I'd like to spend some time, you know, maybe like an hour or so making something else today. I don't know if I should buy this. There's just a lot of potential here, but also I guess it's got these ports right here for docking forward-facing gun. I think forward-facing guns are the big thing here, right? Forward-facing guns are what I'm really looking at here. So I think maybe yes, but if I buy this, I got to stay here right now. All right, and that's the issue. Is I can't afford to stay here right now. I've got a lot of stuff. I need to get to here, drop these people off, and then I can mess with it there, but that's not a shipyard. So then I have to come into here. Lots of wasted walls. I don't know, like, yeah, like this right here is a big waste, right? So like I could retrofit it and make it look way not as cooler, but it does have forward-facing mount points here, 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 and here. But it's just, I don't know. I feel like there is a much better ship I could do if I honestly, just a big cube, just a big space cube is going to be better than this. And it's going to cost me less too. I think one regular robot arm is good. Oh, you are so far behind. Your delay is so far behind. I am sorry about that. I have no idea why, but I am sorry about that. Agent Vu, thank you for the 200 bits. Appreciate you. Okay, so I think you have so much Metreon gas, though. The issue I have right now is low water and having all these passengers on board. I just don't want to buy that ship until I've delivered these guys here. So I'm going to deliver these guys first. Because it's just, I can't sit here and build it, is my main issue. I can't afford to sit here and build it. It's just too much water being used right now. I need to increase my capacity to process the ice, which is what I'm slowly doing. We're getting there. But I need like 5 more of these things. So, yeah. Hopefully we got one being made. Yeah, there we go. This guy's making one right now. That's nice. Do we have another one? Hold on. Habitation. Come on. Water purifier. There's 3 of them here. Nice. I'm going to add 1 to this ship and 2 to this ship. There we go. Plus, we have the ones that we're building, too. All right, water purifiers. So I'm going to go... let's just do it this way. It's a little bit weird. I like the walkway, and I want to leave space for another ice grinder if possible, too. There we go. So that'll give me a lot more capacity. Yeah. See, I want one of these. I don't know. Are fighters good? They don't seem that good when I'm fighting against them. But I haven't really like quantified how much damage output they really have. There we go. Process the wastewater. Still seeing this tank at 6,000, so we should still add more. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna put another one here. I guess I'm just gonna stuff it full. I wasn't going to, but I think I will now. Let me get another water purifier. I have 4 of them on board this ship. That is nice. We're gonna place another one right here. We'll place 2 right here. I can't put it there though. I actually can put it here. I just have to change the location of the pipe. So change this pipe and make it go up here instead. That's fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then cables to connect it to power. There we go. Okay, so that increases the capacity on wastewater because I have 6,000 wastewater there too. So we need additional capacity there. But then in the logistics screen, I want to have Titan send the ones that it's making. The water purifiers that, yeah, send 2 of them to Juno, please. There we go. And then I think what I'm going to do here is let's have you go water ice prioritize zones. Just so, I don't know if that matters, but I want them to load it in here because I'm going to end up with water ice here and then they're not loading it in this one. I wish there was a way to prioritize storages that way even further. Like to put a 1 on this and like a 2 on this and like, you know, first, second. So that way they can take it out of here and put it in here. It's a little niche. You know, there's entire setups that are just immune to that problem, but yeah, whatever. So this is the jump gate to this colony here, but I think I'm gonna go to the shipyard first. We got time. I might need to go to the Comet. We'll see. But I'm gonna go to shipyard first, then maybe the derelict, and then up to the colony. Well, the distress call here too. We could investigate that, but yeah, the shipyard. I think I want to go there because it lets me build a ship, and you know, now that I have less people on board, it's not a few people. It's still 350 on this ship, but I think we're at least going to be able to handle it, especially with the extra water purifiers like this. I ideally would like to see this number drop and not be at 6,000. So we have more water purifiers we can install here on this loop. So I'm going to do another one. And hopefully I can start seeing the wastewater go down. And then Juno, you should have been sent another 2. Yep. So we're going to place 2 more. Let's go see where the pipes are. Okay, that works really well, actually. So we're going to put another 2 right here and here. There we go. And then it just connects like that. And then these 2 go like that. Okay, we should have the capacity to handle it now, I hope, but yeah, I want to be able to build another ship. You could probably disassemble 1 or 2 of the ice crushers. Between wastewater recycling and the ice crushers, you probably have an oversupply of wastewater. I'm okay with it. I'm okay, because there's going to come a time where it's like, man, we really need the water. We're running out of time, and we have the ice, but oh man, if we could only crush the ice faster, we would have the water sooner, that kind of thing. So what I'd like to see is our purification process getting to the point where it is keeping up with 4 of the ice grinders. And I want to see this number rapidly increasing. Like that. That'd be nice. If I could see that all the time, that'd be great. This is still 6,000 though, so we can have even more water purification. Yeah. So anyway, the courier mission to 150 is what I was looking at, and that's going there. Does it have a time limit? Courier mission does not seem to have a time limit, so we will go ahead and grab that. And yeah, 151 is spitting out of control, be very difficult. 88 crew on board. 151. 151 is here. Okay. Okay. I mean, yeah, we can go here and then the shipyard. I'm all right with that. We could handle that. Sure. Yeah, let's do that. We'll have that be our destination then. I think I can handle that rescue. As soon as they're done delivering the packages, which is taking longer than I suspected because I have very few crew. Let's get I know it's risky, but I'm going to get a couple more crew. Look at how many civilians I could grab. Jeez. Like, I know there's probably somebody out there who's rescued 10,000 people or something. That's a crazy cool achievement. I think if I was really dedicated to this game, like if I was like a Johnny Struggles level dedicated to this game, I could probably do that. But I'm just not. I'm gonna, within reason and reasonable risk, I'm gonna get as many people as possible here. But you know, yeah, we're not. I have 155 more people. I mean, those will be permanent habitation too, which means I won't be able to. I need to build another ship, which is why we're going to the shipyard. So I think I'm going to build another ship. It's going to be bigger than these ones. I got 15 million now, so it'll be bigger than these ones. It's going to have, I guess, all the same facilities. I basically just need another Titan. I need another Titan IC is what I need. Just 3 times the size so that I can have, 2,000 people on it. And then on top of that, like all the life support resources, having another Juno would be cool. That's just getting creative. That's cool. The Wild Goose. I like the name. A lot of wall space there, but I like the name. Spindle. Okay. I dig it. Sleek ship. Hi. And carrier frigate. Yeah. This thing has been a pain in my ass too. Carrier frigate would be cool to have, but it is pretty much the same size as my ship anyway, so. Yeah, I just need more. Which, hey, maybe the distress call will have somebody. So I think we go to rescue, then derelict, because it's right there. Then we go to the shipyard. Then the distress call, and we just evaluate it. Evaluate the distress call, right? If we get there and it's like 5 class 5 ships or some shit, then we leave. But if I look at it and it's like 2 ships harassing somebody, 1 really strong one that's not so strong, and I can go, okay, we can focus this guy down, and especially if it's a good ship. If it's another Beyblade that's in distress, then we just bounce. I think we just bounce. I don't need another Beyblade. I just don't. So I think we that's what we do there. But yeah, we're going to the rescue first. So battle stations are on still because I left them on because I'm just that cool. Really quick evaluation of our power resources. Deuterium specifically is what I'm worried about. It's not looking great. Wrench, I want you to unload a little bit more. And when you unload it, I want you to send it off to Titan. However, where'd it go? Deuterium, where'd it go? Oh, you don't have it in storage, so it's not going to be in the list, because that's the way this dumb game works like that. Okay. Let's just go. The other thing we can do, which we haven't done yet, is the sector scan. Right? We could do the sector scan. I haven't done that yet. We might find something. Who knows? Might find something different in this area. Huh? 12%? 13%? Might find another cool place. I mean, that's been a thing the whole time, and I just totally forgot about it. If you get a new Juno, will that make it a Tuno? Babspear, do you do stand-up comedy? Do you find yourself on stage on like Saturday nights at a club somewhere? I'm not saying you should, by the way. We're not promoting this. I just got to know. All right. I did the sector scan and there's nothing. So let's go and see what kind of trouble we're going to get in this new sector. Let's see if we're going to have a problem here. Okay. No hostile targets. Seems pretty good. I like it. Stranded ship is right there. I like it. Now, a recap on the contract. These guys are 88 people. And I currently have enough room on wrench. So I'm going to put wrench to do it. And then is there anything else that I would want to have in this area? Metallic minerals. Maybe we should get some more. I think maybe we should get some more. Juno. No, Titan. Titan should get some more. Titan doesn't have a mining laser of its own, which I think is a really strange thing. It still doesn't, you know. I really feel like it should, but it doesn't. So we're gonna have. I want you to go over to get, let's say, yeah, these. I want you to head over here. Maybe here, right here, and then we can have somebody else mine it for you. How about Juno can come over and hit this with a mining laser that it has. Beyblade, you can just kind of, I don't know, chill over here somewhere. It's fine. And then Wrench is going to rescue these guys. There we go. Okay, cool. So we can head over here now and start hitting rocks. And we'll get a few more resources here. I like it also because we are in a gas cloud. It's not the greatest location for that, but we are in a gas cloud, which is great. And so we can start hitting. Looks like metallic minerals first is nice. I think I would like you to not gather, though. I think I'm just going to use you for your mining laser, and I'd like to have Titan do most of the gathering. So if we could move Titan to be just a little closer to the rock, that'd be cool. Same thing with Wrench. I'm going to have Wrench kind of mostly just hitting things. I think getting more copper is a good idea here, though. Because we don't have much of that right now. So I'm going to get at least one of those things hitting copper. And then, yeah, we can just have Titan do most of the gathering. That would be ideal. There we go. Yeah, bring all that stuff in there so we can continue to make things. And I think I need to get a proper fabrication area, which I was going to kind of work on back here, but since the resources are coming in on this side, I like maybe making it here too. We could carve this out a little bit. It doesn't have to be hull. It's just adding to toughness, which is under 2,000. I'd like to get a ship. It'd be really nice to have a ship that's at like 5,000 toughness. But in order to do that, you have to have things that are... I need a ship that's bigger than both of these combined. Which, I mean, really, realistically, doesn't seem that hard to do. It's just very expensive. But this will give me a good mix of all the materials I need. We can go ahead and have you maybe process copper. Would be a good idea. I don't have any storage for copper. I've got plenty of storage crates, though. So we should have storage for copper. Maybe we'll put it back here. 1, 2, 3, 4 storages. And we can put them for like the ingots and stuff. So they can swap this out and make this the metallic minerals. And this is explosives. I'm going to keep that because we make our ammunition here. Actually, that's why this is minerals or ingots. We'll do the same thing with ingots here. It's fine. And then Tillium ore, Tillium crystals, yes. Explosives, yes. Let's go. Nah, it's fine. We can make it work. Let's have you be precious metals. We'll have the copper ingots here. This one can be metallic. I was gonna say metallic minerals. I think I will. So we can store a lot more metallic minerals because we're using them for everything, so. And then you can be metallic ingots. Metal ingots. Okay. And then Titan, you still have a lot of stuff to gather. We're not really gathering it as fast as I was hoping for. So you know what? I can always make the trade later. Let's go out and have the other drones go get it too. There's not a whole lot of places to store it here, but at least it can be smelted. That's what this is for. It's for smelting it, so. I was on stage once. I fell off. Come on. Honestly, though, I did work in a well-known British holiday park as a compare. As a compare? What's a compare? For 5 years. I don't know what I'm not up to the lingo of your British self. I don't know what a compare is. Is that like a? Is that like calling like a lorry instead of a truck? You know? Is that like a calling it the boot? Huh? Instead of the hood? Huh? I think we're probably good and collected here. I don't think I need more from here. So instead of using extra resources, the anomaly's coming. Yep, it's getting bigger. So the next step would be, I want to hit this derelict really quick. Because I'm right here. It's a short jump. Oh, Beyblade's still hitting the... Nice. Okay, and I think we go battle stations just in case. And go. Let's see what happens here. Okay. So, not going to be a problem. We can go ahead and get over there. And we will just gather all those things. Like this fuel rat's trying to do. Yeah. It wants some of it too. Look at this. Look at this ass hat coming in here. I mean, I didn't take this guy down. So Salvager's rights is first come, first serve on this, I guess. But what do you have, like 3 drones? 2 drones? It's not like you're taking a meaningful amount of stuff here. And then we also, most of this is scrap metal, which we can process. I'm not processing it though. I should be. Let's process the scrap metal too. All right, and then Titan, you're also not processing scrap metal at the moment, but yeah, we probably need to. So we can take that out of here, and I'm gonna swap this to scrap metal now. There we go. Okay, so with that out of the way, we are here at the derelict. We could go back to the shipyard here. I don't think there's any, there's no contracts here or anything. So let's go back to the shipyard. And then at the shipyard is like, this is kind of where I need to evaluate where I'm going to be here just a little bit. Okay. I need to evaluate things. I need to build a ship because if I'm going to this distress call, it's going to be potentially gnarly. And I want to have ships that can handle it. So we're at over 15 million. And I feel like at over 15 million, I should be able to do something really well. Now, we have the Big Martha, which isn't really in my interest. We have the Science Vessel, which is basically the Procyon Cruiser, just the smaller version. And then New Ship, which is, you know, you build your own ship and build it out from there, which is probably what I'm going to do. Build my own design. Scan, keep scanning. Oh, right, yeah. Where is it? Right here, scan. I don't know whether or not it's going to find anything, but we'll see. Maybe we'll find something even better. Yeah, I got to keep you guys in just until we... At least until that scan's completed, right? Okay, so there is something here. So, unsurveyed derelict. So there is a derelict right there. We can do that. It's not very far away. Hey, that's cool. We'll go ahead and select that, and we'll get the survey. Derelict available to survey. Yeah. Good call. And we'll be able to do that. But I do want to get another ship in here. It's just the issue really before was that we barely had enough resources for the 4 ships we had. And I think at this point, we got enough ice to last quite a while. We're much better off in terms of... wow, we have a lot of CO2 here, though. I thought I had the auto cell on. Not for this ship. Okay. Where is it? Cell. Fine. Let's do everything that you want to do. I've been doing a lot of Jim Carrey references lately, and yet I haven't seen really much of any of their movies in a while. Now I gotta go watch, like, Pet Detective, you know, Nature Calls. I gotta go watch Liar Liar. Gosh, man, he's got so many good ones. The 90s and early 2000s were excellent, weren't they? They were just super good. I mean, the 90s, I think, is the best decade in human history, okay? Probably the best decade in human history. I'm not just saying that because that's when I grew up. I'm not. It's not because of my own personal experience or anything, okay? This doesn't even have anything assigned to it. Well, it does now. I thought I'd done that already, but... Oh, I did it on the other ship. Yeah, I did it on Titan. Right? I put this here, yeah. I didn't do all of them, though. Because I'm a phony. The derelicts you can scan. Yeah. Liar Liar is amazing, I know. Like, it's like one of the greatest scenes ever. I laughed so hard, and I wasn't even... I mean, I was a teenager, but, like... I forget... Was I a teenager? When did that movie come out? I feel like that was a long time ago. Hold on. Liar Liar. When did that come out? 1997. Yeah, okay. So I remember watching it in like 2000 and like early 2000s. I was a teenager. You know, like 13 years old or something like that. And God, I remember laughing so hard when he is just smacking his head between the toilet seats. You know that part in the bathroom of the courthouse? And he just smacking his head so hard. And I thought that was funny then. But then when he stands up and that dude is looking at him. And he's like, what's wrong with you? And he goes, I'm kicking my ass. Do you mind? Funniest part in the whole movie. Biggest laugh I had. It was so good. So good. I might as well put this here. There's no reason not to have it. Like a Gatling gun just sitting in storage. I might as well just put it on the ship. You know? Just put it there. It's gonna be fine. So we gotta scan that. Supercomputers? Do we need a supercomputer to scan this? I have a supercomputer. Oh, okay. It has to be specifically the wrench. Right. The wrench is the one doing it, yeah. So we'll scan this. We'll probably go to it, but I am going to stay here and build me a warship, okay? Because it's in a gas cloud, I can kind of stay here indefinitely, which makes me happy. So I'm gonna do that. We do have a water issue to think about. We currently have, 350 civilians. Well, I mean, what do we currently have in our fleet? We have 627 people in our fleet. Okay. That's not an unreasonable amount of water. Like, we have a lot of water now, right? I got 2 of these big tanks full, plus all the ice still on the ground. So we're going to be fine for at least a little while here. And it gives me the ability to, in a very stable situation, plan out a new ship with $15.5 million. Okay. We have only 1 rescue mission remaining, and it's in 146, which is here at the derelict. Okay, so that derelict, I wanted to go to it anyway, and I did. And now there's a rescue mission there. So, okay. We'll probably have to take a look at that too. But, you know, we can do that before there's distress call, or I don't know, maybe even after the distress call. Because if I'm going here first, the anomaly is really not going very far. And then I could go here and here and here and then here if I wanted to. But I just want to make sure I tag up at least this and this before we leave. And if I can get a good warship, I'm really looking for a good warship. And that'll be difficult to do because we don't have a whole lot of components for that. This place does have 6 Gatling guns in stock and 3 railguns, so I will be able to do that. But to really make this happen, I'm going to need to make my own guns. And I'm surprised that there's no manufacturing process or you know, there's no way to manufacture your own weapons. I'm surprised by that. And, you know, research-wise, I've gone through the entire tree that gives me all the research for these things, so I can make those if I want to. You can get tracks and arms. There's mining laser precision. There's drone speed. But, like, none of this stuff allows me to make my own weapons. So that's the bottleneck at the moment. But if I can at least get a big ship that's got a lot of armor and a lot of hull health and just put it in the front so they hit that thing instead, I can at least buy my other ships time that way. Spread out the damage a little bit more onto a ship that isn't that developed. But it'll be a warship. A warship that doesn't have a lot of passengers, just something that can really help protect us. And then, if I've got any money left, I'd like to get, like I said, a ship that's like twice the size of these two to have more people on board. I'd really like to, yeah. The big debate, Jim Carrey or Robin Williams? Oh my God, they're different, totally different styles. So Carrey, if you're into the flamboyancy of it, into the more extreme mannerisms, like his style is great, but Robin Williams' comedy is way more clever. It's way, I would say Robin Williams has a much higher intellect to comedy than Carrey does. And that's weird because Carrey is like, today people look at him as kind of like a somewhat weird intellect. You know, he's not Jim Carrey experiencing the world right now, right? He's the world experiencing Jim Carrey. But Jim is more visually funny. And I think Robin is I can't even say Robin is more like audible funny. I can't really say that because it's not really like audio, but his jokes, his sense of humor, I think, is on a slightly higher level in terms of highbrow. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna say Jim Carrey is a better lowbrow comedian, and Robin Williams is a better highbrow comedian. They're both very good at both sides, but I would say that's how I would differentiate them on a classification basis. Is Jim is better on the lowbrow side, Robin is better on the highbrow side. And I love all their jokes. I just they're so great. And you know, obviously Robin was great, but yeah, it's very, very good. Very, very good. It's a long time ago, but it's still sad how that can happen. I'm glad it didn't happen to Jim, because Jim had a lot of depression. Jim had a lot of mental problems for a while, and then he sort of came out of it in this greater enlightened being that he is now. So we got that going on for us. Okay, I can't put any scrap metal is what I wanted. I just wanted to get it off the ground. Okay, we'll mold it. We don't have to get it off the ground. No, it's fine. Yeah, we'll just make this food or something. It doesn't matter. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here though. And I'll build a ship offline. It's going to take so long to do, and I didn't want to take your time with this. I think next week might be our finale stream for this. I think because we're at Sector 10. I'm going to build a ship that can hopefully protect us. We're going to see about getting this distress call, which might get me another ship. And then we'll be in Sector 11 and then go to like 11 and 12. And then that's the end of it. I think next stream is our finale for the survival run. So whether we win or whether we die or live, I don't know yet, but it'll be fun. And I appreciate you guys all joining me for it. So thank you so much. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm going to go lay down and sleep because I'm exhausted now. Bye-bye.